terms that exist. And if you get with the right person, they will show you that they will take you to court. Because I'm going to tell you something, I'm that person. This is my, I think, fifth time trying this. Fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's just not meant to be, you guys. I'm going to see if people log in. Maybe YouTube doesn't like me anymore. I see one person on here. Can you say hello? See if this live stream is working. Oh, it's meant to be? I hope so. I've done this 5 times. It's no longer saying connection is slow, but it's like nobody is logging in. So that was confusing me. So I don't know. I'm going to wait and see if anyone else is going to log in. But since you have me all to yourself, Muni 777, what do you want to ask me? Want to tell me something real quick before other people log in? It's like one-on-one consultation right now. It'll just be public. What's your situation? Why do you log in? Can you hear me okay? I'm waiting. Are you a current nail tech? Oops. Are you currently a nail tech? Are you a full-time nail tech? You had a gig today. Cool. Business is getting back to normal on my end as well. And I'm actually very tired. Are you a full-time nail tech? I have a lady that I do monthly. She's actually my friend. And she's kind of immobile. She's in a walker. And okay, cool. You're a full-time nail tech like me. I have a young lady that I work with, and she's immobile. She has MS. It's my friend from high school, and she can't really walk or anything. And I go to her monthly, and I've been going to her over a year now. And it takes a lot of time to do her because I never know how flexible she's going to be that day. And so I had to have a conversation with her because she books online like everyone else. But I started, it started like interfering in my day a little bit too much on my busy days because I have to pack up. I always tell you guys I have to pack up, go to you, unpack. And then with her current unique situation, I have to account for that time, extra time that it's going to take me to do her because I never know. Some days are easier than others because her hands may be bent. Some days she's more flexible depending on if she's had her infusion treatments. So I told her I'm going to need her to start booking me on non-prime time. So I had to have that conversation with her. And it wasn't me being discriminating. It was just that going there started to interfere a little bit too much in my day. Like she started booking me on Fridays. I can't up and come to you on Fridays. I can't. I really don't like doing mobile services on my busy days, period, or during my busy time. So I'm like, you're going to have to pick a non-peak time. She understood. It's cool, but that can be a little challenging. It can be. Oh, you do her family too. That's cool. Yeah, so it could be a bit much, but it's rewarding at the same time. But yeah, you could see that being like maybe a Sunday. See, this particular girl, she's a church woman, and her father's a pastor. So they're in church all day on Sundays. Like her mom's the first lady. They actually own a church. So Sundays would never be a day. And I know that. So yeah, it's a bit much sometimes. Yeah. And Sundays, I actually have a client that I'm on call for, but this summer has been a little iffy because that household, everyone leaves for the summer. Like they travel a lot. Everyone's off at camp and all these different things. So the household is very quiet during the summer. So business with her has been a little So I've been leaving my books open a little bit on Sundays, but not really. I've been trying to take this quiet time to kind of try to finish out the book and get stuff designed and up on the website. And then just getting all that together. So do you have any particular questions or issues or roadblocks that you're seeing right now as a nail tech? This is so weird that nobody else is logged in. Yes, our workbook. Okay, yeah. Like I was saying, this I did make it smaller, 6x9, and this is just some of the pages in the back are blank. I was just really doing a test run. And can I ask you a question then? If you plan on getting this workbook, will you be ordering a hard copy or digital copy? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm not happy with the logistics in terms of shipping from my printer, from my publisher. So would you be ordering a hard copy of the book or an electronic copy? Of course, because it is a workbook, I do suggest the hard copy, but I'm just trying to see where people's minds are with it. Oh, you didn't get the last notification. Oh, you'll get the hard copy. That's what I thought. So what's happening is everything is running smoothly, but my publisher is very slow in shipping. So I'm thinking that I will need to order a lot of them and have them on hand so I can ship them out myself to make sure you get them in a timely fashion, because they slip entirely too slow. And that is good that you will order like that, because like I said, it's things that I want people to write. You get what I'm saying? So I want people to write down things, and I want people to use a pencil, because this is something that you could do twice a year. Whenever you feel like you're in a slump or whatever, go back and revamp things. Or say, I'm going to do week 2 over and try it again this way and see if I have a different result, different things like that. So just wondering. Okay, we got 3 people in. I guess it's just very slow in alerting people. Maybe YouTube is mad at me. You precious me. I miss this watching your other videos. Oh no, I just started. I'm trying to give people a chance to log in because YouTube is giving me a dang on hard time today. They don't like me, y'all. They used to like me years ago. They don't like me no more. That's okay. I already set up my Patreon. And I'm going to be switching. Once I get all this other stuff off the ground, I'm going to be figuring out how to switch over to the Patreon. And I'm going to have layers and stuff, and it'll be like pre-recorded lives. That's down the lineup, because that's a whole nother set of things to do. How do you log in? Please help. Log in to where? Eden Beaver. Oh, yeah. You got to watch all the videos, honey, because it's all psychological. It's all psychological. It's all in your mindset. So you still have the 9 to 5, but you want to jump. Don't jump now. That's why you have to have a plan, and it goes into some of the other videos. If you see, some of the videos are really, really long. They are long. But here's the thing with being an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur nowadays because of social media, and everybody's a boss. Everybody boss. I'm a boss. I got a logo. See my logo? I'm a boss. Everybody gets them Instagram page, whatever, and then they're a boss because they have a logo and a page. You get what I'm saying? Hold on one second. I got to block someone. Okay. Person is blocked. If you're 12 years old, you should be asleep, honey. Anyway, so let me go back up there. Full time. So doing this full time, y'all, years. Yeah. Everybody thinks that it's just getting a logo and it's coming up. Doing nails is hard. Okay? Doing nails is hard. Hence, what do you really want out of being a nail tech? What do you really, really want? Because you got to understand how to get clients. We go off of clientele. We all go off of clientele. Some of us have customers because we know how to do something really good, and we get some customers, and we're like, oh, I want to quit my job because everybody told me that my work is good. You get what I'm saying? So, hold on. Oh my God, why are these people? Y'all need to find something to do. Anyway, so let me read something today that I found in one of my Facebook pages in one of the groups that I'm in. I want to read this to you. Please don't tell me it disappeared. Lord have mercy. Hold on. This is something that I found. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to read this to you guys. It was a trip. I was like, wow. It really wasn't, but it was. But it's how people really think. And somebody had the nerve to actually write all this out. Another nail tech wrote this. And this is something that came across something today. And she shared it in the group. You all ready? You all excuse these crazy people in here. Okay, so let me read it. Y'all nail techs love to complain about us not supporting. Well, let me give you a few tips. As long as your ass doing nails at home and I can't walk in and ask how many you got, then you got none. Then you not gonna get the business. As long as I gotta get on style seat or book an appointment and pay a deposit, you're not gonna get my business. Ching Chong gonna always win in the nail game because I can pull up, get service, and go about my day. Y'all need to take notes and quit the bullshit. Ching Chang also ain't gonna give your ass no job, so y'all need to start opening nail shops. Y'all can keep doing it how y'all want. It's your business, but it's some real money out here, and I hate to say it, but ain't no nail techs getting it like them Ching Changs now. I'm reading it how this is exactly how she wrote it. NIM. NEM. NIM. They know how to supply in a game full of demand. Y'all just get paid to get the license and want to be bougie and arrogant like y'all doing some shit 150,000 people ain't licensed to do. I want a nail tech to support, but honestly, y'all out of y'all rabbit ass mind, and I can't deal with nobody who uneducated on business and got way too much arrogance. Just link up with 3 or 4 other nail techs and get an office space, and boom, you got customers. As long as you got a location we can pull up to. Y'all been getting y'all nails done forever. Don't let that state of mind you got, cause you to not make the real money you could be making. Ching chang nim. Mastered this lane, now you do nails and you think you're gonna change it. Y'all gonna learn real soon. Y'all like that letter? You like that post? This is ridiculous, but this is really how people think. You really have people like this in the industry. You say you took up working part-time doing nails. That person must not know. They're clearly unaware of how the nail techs who do work. Right. This came up in one of my groups. And this is how some people really think. And this is why it is important to understand what exactly it is you want to do and who you are trying to target in this industry, because it is a real career. This is a person that's used to going inside of discount salons and getting discount service. This person has not even probably been exposed to anything but that. And that's all they know, because they just want to get something on their hands and they want to go. And if that's something that you want to do, then those people are out there. But dude, those are not loyal clients. Those are customers. They are not loyal clients. And there's a difference between a client and a customer. I have clientele. I don't want customers. I get customers to see if they can become potential clientele. And that is what you must understand. And someone like that is not someone I would want, because they're not going to be loyal anyway, because she kept saying the word what? Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Who? I don't want anybody pulling up on me. I don't want family members pulling up on me. I don't want my man pulling up on me. I don't want definitely not a client pulling up on me. I'm running a business. Only places you pull up on are fast food joints. Okay? That's what you pull up on. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Do you want to run a fast food business, or do you want to run a nice establishment, a nice restaurant? I'm trying to run a nice restaurant. And once I get everything set up, once I move and everything, it's going to be an upscale place. And it being out of your home has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. People are so stupid. Home-based businesses are legal. It is legal to run a home-based business out of your home. You can run a business out of your home. Actually, it's a great tax break. See, people are so silly, but people like that. You just got to really figure out what it is you want to do. So that type of clients you don't want. But you will get those type of clients, and you'll be running through a lot of BS people, a lot of janky people who won't show up, who are going to give you a hard time, share hot, all of that, if you don't know exactly who you're targeting. That's just it. That's really what it is. So you got to really figure out what it is that you want to do. Someone reached out to me. And they said they wanted to quit their job. They are what does she do? She said she's a dental hygienist or something, I believe. And she wanted to quit her job and do nails full time. And her family, I get these same stories. She wants to quit, and her family thinks she's crazy and all that, and it should just be a hobby. And she just wants to know, what should she do? Because she really wants to do pedicures. Feet is her thing. And she's like, I just don't know if that's something I can support myself off of, doing feet. It sounds crazy. What do you think? And I'm like, you obviously haven't watched all my videos, have you? Because I have 2 videos specifically geared towards that. And I break down the numbers, showing you how you can make like $70,000 a year doing 4.5 people. I think it's 4.58 people a day. Basically 5 people a day. So I'm hoping that she went back and watched that video, because you could easily, and a dental hygienist on average makes about $70,000, or maybe sometimes a little bit more, but that's the median. And I'm like, you can replace that just doing feet. But again, what do you really want out of this? Are you just coming in here just doing whatever is popular at the time, just doing whoever want to come to you? Like, come on, everybody. That's how your business is going to be. It's going to be like all over the place. You got to know exactly what it is you want to do, how you're going to structure it, what type of clients you want to do, and what that looks like, and what you're going to price them. Because if you're going to price them here or there, you got to know what that person is expecting out of you to spend that amount. You get what I'm saying? So it's much, 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 much more than what a lot of people think it is. They want hot and ready nails. Yeah, hot and ready nails. Exactly. You can go in, stuff all shaped, all funny. It's barely shaped. They barely spend time, because it's a numbers game for them. They don't really care. They're just trying to get to the next person, because while they may be a little bit cheaper and faster, cheaper and faster means that it's going to be less quality for you. They rather spread it out against many people, because you're not paying them. I'd rather charge a little bit more and get people, take my time and be targeted and intentional in what I'm doing, and get people who appreciate and want what wow, I'm just not getting a notification for this video. So I guess people will be logging in. And and get the right people. So that was just interesting that I saw. That was a very interesting post that I saw. And the people really, really, really been going in on that one, just dogging that person out. But I'm just like, don't even be mad at that person. Understand that those people exist. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get a lot of those people in your chair, and they're going to give you a hard time. They ain't going to want to book. Oh, my God. They ain't going to want to book. If they do book, they're going to want to change around the appointments and be super dang on late all the time and not understand that you run on a real schedule. I'm telling you, they're going to want to bring everybody with them. It's going to be a headache trying to build clientele off that type of person. That's the type of person you want to avoid. But that's a lot of people. Those are the people that are used to the discount salons. So, yeah, that's all I want to say about that. Does anyone have any questions? Giving people time to log in still. Usually by the time I get 30 minutes into the video, that's when people will really log in. I have 9 people in here. One person answered the question. Can a few more answer? If you wanted to get the workbook, how did you plan on purchasing? Did you plan on getting the digital copy or a hard copy of the workbook? Could you answer that here? I once got a 15-minute pedicure, not polish change, at a discount salon. No base coat. I was livid. Never again. And every time I run up in there because I'm too lazy or I'm in a crunch, I'm in a bind. Let me take these off. I always walk out of there feeling like I got a polish change every single time. The last time when I did it, it was because I was super tired, and I just didn't feel like it. I'm like, just spend the money. And she did for a discount salon. She did an okay job, but I still felt like it was a polish change. It just wasn't right, and I think she did a good job, but it still wasn't like she didn't get up in there. But that's what some people used to, and they don't get it. I don't care. If you care about getting every person, then you're gonna be like very frustrated. I'm going to give you another example of something that I talked with someone. I had a little consultation with someone this week, and they told me that they were working in a salon, and it was a couple other nail techs there, and they felt frustrated because they were only making like $500 a week. They were only making like $500 a week, and other nail techs were really, really busy, and they were not as busy. And what I had to tell that person was, you actually got to be kind of satisfied with making $500 a week. You just started. And those are not your clients. They're their clients. And if you're not happy with the situation, you need to, if you feel like your skill is where it needs to be, then it's time for you to find another salon. So what I did was I found her a salon. I said, call this person, talk to them. I think it'll be a good fit for you. Just be ready to step out all the way on your own, because now it's all you. It's all you. So when you're working in a salon and they're bringing in clientele, of course, the nail techs who've been there before you, they're going to get all the people, because a lot of them are regulars of that person. Even though it's the salon's clientele, they're going to always, if they went to Cindy, and Cindy was the first nail tech, Cindy going to get most of the people, because the people in the salon are going to be like, yeah, Cindy's good. Cindy's great. So those people are going to request Cindy. And then the people underneath them are going to get the leftovers, and it's going to be up to you to kind of win them over. But then I was explaining to her, like, keep in mind, those still not your clients. Like, you can sit there and try to weather it out and build, but you're not building your clients. You're just building people that come to you as long as you're there. So if that bothers you, that's why I said there's so many different avenues. If that bothers you, you shouldn't even sit there that long, because you're wasting time just getting money for that day or for that week, but you have no clientele at the end of the day, because anytime you decide to leave, you're starting over from scratch. So I said you should just cut your losses now and go into another salon now, paying booth rent if you think you're ready, and go ahead and get ramped up, because the holidays and stuff are coming up. Don't wait till, January 1st to do it. Do it now. So I got to check in with her, but I hope she did what I said and called the salon. I think this is a good time to go into booth rent, because she really wasn't happy with doing the clientele of the salon, especially because she was getting the leftovers because she was the third nail tech in line to get people. Okay, this weekend I tried to use glitter acrylic mixes to lure people in. glitter acrylic mixes are really hot right now. I know I've said in the previous video, I'm not a fan of permanent acrylic designs, but I do see that that's where the trend is moving to. So a lot of my clients are looking more forward, but I always explain to them, when you start putting that stuff on your nails permanently, when you come in for a fill-in, just know that stuff will start to bleed through the nails. And then people will tell me, oh, you can drill it down and go over it, But I keep telling people I am on a strict schedule and I do not want to increase the time that I spend on people. So yeah, the glitter acrylic mixes are cute. They're beautiful. But when you go to cover that stuff, if that person wants to put white or yellow on top of that, or some light color, soft pink or something, it starts to bleed through, especially if you put like a purple or green glitter mix or something, or red, and they go to a soft color on top of that, it's going to show. It's going to show. It's going to show. And I'm not going to sit there. I don't have time to sit there and drill through all the way down to that and drill all that off and then resurface it. I'm telling you all, once you get your books to a certain point, you got to keep on schedule, and that is very tedious to start putting that on people. So what I've been doing is, people really requested two options. Number one, I'll put it on 1 or 2 nails as an accent nail, and then I will tell them it's in your nail. It's kind of permanent because it's inside the acrylic, and it may bleed through if you try to choose lighter colors after this. I know there are options, but I'm not going to be sitting up here adding on 20 minutes to my service trying to repair and go over that. I'm just not, honey. And getting the same amount of money. It's a business. Like, that's actually, to me, working kind of backwards time-wise. I'm just saying, I just let them know, like, in the future, after we put this in the acrylic, it kind of limits what you can do afterwards in fill-ins. Just saying. The second option is to go ahead and fill the nails in as normal, and then go ahead and encapsulate that on top of the acrylic in hard gel. That is the better option, but what I am finding is that that's still more drilling time. That is true. That is true. More people are asking for, and that is true. When they come back in for a fill-in, that is more drilling to do. So I really am, it's like a catch-22 with this whole going back. And I used to do it. I come in and out of doing it, but it's a catch-22 because it's beautiful and it saves time. It's a little bit quicker on the initial set when you put it in there, but when you start doing the fill-ins and stuff, it becomes tedious. Okay? So I don't know. It's a catch-22 on that one. Precious me. Quayla, sorry. Cheers. Is it wise to run a nail tech salon by yourself from the jump? Like, if I wanted to do that, what should I keep in mind? Is it wise to run? You're new here. So if I read it twice, I'm not trying to be smart. I'm actually processing what you're saying. Is it wise to run a nail tech salon by yourself from the jump? Like, if I want to do that, what should I keep in mind? Keeping in mind, the most important thing to keep in mind is that we cannot look at discount salons and expect our salon to run like them in terms of employees, in terms of staff. If you watch my other videos, you know I've already owned a big nail salon before. Keeping that in mind, staffing is going to be your biggest problem. Okay? Don't graze over what I'm telling you. Keeping a staff is going to be your biggest problem. That's what you should keep in mind. Because most nail techs are little young girls out of school. They don't have the responsibilities of a lot of adults. And they don't care about not coming to work as much as the person who has a mortgage and all that type of stuff. And car notes and a real stack of bills. It's nothing for them to not come to work. It's nothing for them to curse you out or curse a client out or do something unprofessional and walk out. It's nothing for them because they are still young and immature. A lot of nail techs are young and immature. People could disagree with me if they want. I'm just saying, this is a field where a lot of girls come into it right out of high school because they haven't figured out what they want to do. They don't want to go to college. They go to beauty school. Then they figure out they like nails, and then you take them on, and they nice in the interview. Yeah, I'm gonna come. Thank you so much. Da da da. They get up in there, they showing up late. They moving slow. A client say something they don't like. They have no customer service experience. They don't have any real life experience, any job experience, giving you on a bad reputation, stuff like that. That's what you should keep them damn mad, okay? That you're dealing with a lot of young girls and a lot of salon hoppers, especially when it comes to nail techs. We are the worst salon hoppers. We are worse than hairdressers. Okay? So I would say if you want to do it, maybe start out with a small space that you can afford by yourself with one other person that you really, really trust. But the space is large enough where if you needed to, if things really took off, you can really squeeze in 2 more people. And then once you got 4 of you all, if it's really like booming, then go ahead and move into a big spot where you slowly build your clientele. And when people come in, they work there, you've already had a chance to develop a culture and a way of running things within your small group of people. And when those other people come in and they start interviewing, they'll already pick up on the vibe that you got going on, and they're going to either feel uncomfortable and not stay long, but I wouldn't jump right off into opening up this big spot, just bringing in all these random people, because you might be frustrated with finding a lot of people who don't fit the mold of what you're trying to create. So that's the main thing I would say to keep in mind. I hope I answered your question. Danny D. Kane Lux, hey there. Hey, I'm glad to finally catch you. Hey, I will finally want the hard copy. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I thought people would want the hard copy. So I'm going to order and have them here when they're ready, because my printer is very slow in shipping, and I'm not happy with that part. I'm happy with the quality, but they ship extremely slow. Precious me. Yeah, you have to soak it all off. But I work at a hot and ready customer. You work at a hot and ready customer, not their nails off. They'll bite them off. Yeah, so you can lure people in with that. See, that's what I'm saying. It's so many different avenues to this, and it all depends on who you servicing and who you're targeting. So that's really hot right now because a lot of people are putting that type of work out there. Only thing I tell people is that just tell people in advance, like, just keep in mind this is like permanent. This is permanent. So it's just like with hairstylists, they say you want to rinse or you want to dye. This is a dye. Now, putting it on top inside of the hard gel is like a rinse, because I can easily rinse that off. But a dye, we got to work through that. So it's like the same thing, and if you are in a place where you're doing, like you say, hot and ready nails or discount salon type of setup where it's like come and go, it's just, pull through, pull up, get in where you fit in, next, then I guess that works for you. But if you're trying to do this as a career, this is my whole thing. Over time, you want to have some type of clientele, because clientele is what you pretty much know you're going to get every week. I know you say, well, I know how much I make every week anyway. But this is the thing. It may be based off a trend. Those people are not loyal to you per se. Those people may be just loyal to their location or loyal to that trend, or they just going through a phase where they like, because Cardi B or whatever. There's a difference between a customer and a client. A customer and a client. You may have a lot of customers right now because nails are hot. I have clientele regardless if nails are hot or not, because I have built a rapport and I have a certain type of clientele that I cater to and that I keep underneath me. And no matter what happens, they come. Rain, sleet, or snow. We had one of the coldest days we've had since the 70s this past winter. And it was not only a snow advisory, it was a cold advisory. And they even told the mail people don't even work. They told our postal people, you don't have to work today. My mailman came out, and guess who else? My client showed up on time. It was literally dangerous to go outside. They said you should not be outside more than 7 minutes, or else you will risk frostbite. And my client still showed up to work that day. Showed up to my house that day. So while you may be making money doing something right now, it's something based off a trend. My whole philosophy is do the work that's on trend, do those people, but have a plan in where your brand is going. Have a plan on who you're targeting, because your ideal clientele, you all are going to create a bond that's going to always be there through the trends, through the ebbs and flows of the nail industry, because nails come and go, honey. And some of you all in this group are new today. I got a lot of new people today. I've been doing nails for 30 years, okay? So I've seen it come and go. But I always have, when I'm doing nails, I never have a problem paying my bills. It might be a little slower, but it always comes together because I literally can be driving down the street and say, Dewey gonna book. Katrina gonna book. Tasha gonna book. And such gonna book. And I'm telling you, within 48 to 72 hours, I get bookings from all those people. I just know when they're gonna book before they even book. That's what you want. Because if those 4 people are booking, I just spilled off $300 just driving down the street. I just thought up $300 that's about to come my way driving down the street. You know what I'm saying? And on top of your social media that you're going to consistently do, that's going to pull in new people. And then when new people come in, if you make a good impression on them and you have a tone set that you are consistent with, if they are a good fit for you and they like what you're offering and you're a good fit for them, vice versa, at the end of the service, each and every time, they're going to already be saying, oh my God, I'm going to tell my sister about you. I'm going to tell my coworkers, you got some flyers, you got some cards, because I got to tell people about you, girl. I ain't going nowhere. So that's how you build a constant clientele, not customers. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people have customers. And, it does not, the older I get and the more I've been in this game, I guess I'm mature in this game, because I have people all the time, new people come sit in my chair telling me like, you heard such, and you heard such, and I'm like, no. It's very rare that I've heard of a person. You know why? Because I'm so focused on what I'm doing, and I know that what I'm doing works so well. I have no time to wonder what anyone else is doing, because I know that my way works. And so I don't worry about what the competition is doing, because they're no longer competition. I don't even view other people's competition, because we can all eat. Figure out what food you like. Get what I'm saying? Figure out what food you like. We all hungry, but stop just eating everything just because you're hungry. Figure out what foods you really like. You're a vegan, you're vegetarian, pescatarian, like what you're a meat eater. Figure out what it is you like and go get those foods. I don't worry about everybody else, because we can all eat. It's all kind of foods out here. Those are metaphors for customers, right? Clients that you're trying to turn to clients. So I hope I'm explaining what I'm trying to say correctly in a good way. A lot of my clients, some of them get the all that fancy stuff, but most of them don't. Did I explain what I'm saying? I hope I did. Sorry, I heard what you were saying. They bite their nails off. Yeah. I could look at clients and tell when they bite their. I could just look at it and tell. It's whatever. Yeah. Am I explaining this to you guys like clearly? Because that's the thing that that's the thing I really, really, really want to get across. That everybody, I've never seen as many people want to do nails before. Ever. Everybody want to do nails. Everybody nail tech. Because of YouTube and social media, I guess. So everybody is mostly self-taught. We got a lot of self-taught people out here, which I started out as self-taught. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people are not going to make it. Do you hear me? 5 years from now, most of these people are not going to be doing nails, because they don't understand how to get a clientele, honey. They do not understand the difference. I can go anywhere and do customers, just like the girl I was telling you about earlier. That's a great example. She is working someplace, and she just started. She already getting $500 a week just coming in the door doing customers, but she's not satisfied because she realized that they are not her clientele. It's that salon's clientele. They're just her customer. She's servicing the salon's clientele. Get it? It's actually the perfect example. That's salon's clientele. So I said, okay, it sounds like you want CC. Now it's becoming clear to her. And before we got off the phone, she said, thank you so much. I am so glad I talked to you, because I was telling my husband that I just didn't, I just was frustrated. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like to me, I helped her clarify what it was she wanted to do. You don't want to just do customers. You want your own clientele, because you don't feel stable. because everything that you got going on every week, even though it's at 500, even if it were to bill, she doesn't feel like it's comfortable, because if that woman said, if her and that woman had a disagreement, you ate my sandwich. I didn't eat your sandwich. You did eat my sandwich because sister said you eat my sandwich. I didn't eat your sandwich. She don't like me. That's why she said you ate my sandwich. Get your ass out of my salon. Her customers are gone. That clientele is going to stay at that salon, and that clientele is going to go to the third girl that she replaces her with. And that's where that uneasy feeling was coming to her from, because it's a difference. You want clientele, people. You want clientele. That's what everybody wants. And a lot of people just don't know how to put it into words. And so that's why I'm going to check in with her this week. She should be going over there to that other salon. I said, this salon is going to be great for you. This woman has a salon, but you pay booth rent. She has a full staff, and she got everything set up for you with a nail table. She has the pedicure station. She got the polish racks up there and everything, but you come and go as you please. And she got people that will come sit in your chair, but you can also bring in your own people as much as you want. I said, I think that's a good fit for you. That's a good transition, because you're still going to get that feed from the salon, from just like the place that you left, you're leaving, but you also have the freedom and flexibility to convert them over and make them your clientele. How do I know this? Because I know a girl who was working there some years ago, and she actually brought a lot of those clients over into her own loft space. She went and got her own little, I wouldn't call it a salon. She went and got her own, like, what do you call it? Oh my God. She went and got her own space outside the salon. And some of those clients actually leave the salon and come to her. So I thought that was the perfect little medium to transition her out. I didn't suggest to her, like, just jump out and just go get your own space willy-nilly. No, that wouldn't have been it would have been too much for her. So for her, I suggested that's the perfect transition. You're still getting the best of both worlds. A suite, right? She went out and got a suite, and a lot of those clients were able to come to her over to her new suite. So I'm going to check in with her and see if she talked to her, because how did I find her? That because I was looking to move back to Chicago from Atlanta, and I was just researching, because I'm a researcher, and I was going to go there. And it's like, well, why didn't you go there? That sounds like it's good for you. Because once I got here, I realized that I had too much going on, and I sell stuff, and I have like a little boutique set up in my space and all that. And I just had too much going on. So I was like, it's not enough space for me, and I want to set up and make my jewelry and all of that. And it's really just set up for a nail tech. It's not set up for somebody like me. So I declined the offer. But I know that it's a good salon, good location, and it's a perfect setup for what that girl was trying to do. You're explaining really well. I need you as my mentor. Hey, yay. Well, I do have the website. It's a Chicago Beauty Source, and it's on my main page, Chicago Beauty Source. That's where the workbook will be purchased along with other items. And I do have something set up there where you can do one-on-one, people texting me, a one-on-one consultation. So I do that. And that was my consultation that I had earlier this week. So basically people, well, not this week. Today is Monday, last week. So basically people are looking at the aesthetic of being a nail tech without considering the business and the marketing aspect of it. Exactly. That's exactly why I have this channel. If you look at some of my earlier videos, you'll see that I did start out going over the basics of no chip and all of that. But I'm like, there's so many videos out here about there, but there's nothing for nail techs to talk about how to get into the business of it all. And that's why, and it's too many of us right now wanting to do this, and everybody's buying all these supplies, and you all who are regulars in here, you know what I'm about to say, and do what? Designs. Everybody want to do the designs, and then it's like crickets, because they don't know how to build the clients. And they had a couple of people this week, but then it's like crickets, and they freaked out because they want to leave their job. They don't know what to do, because it's like, I need money right now. I need to pay these bills, the light bill, phone bill, gas bill. My kids need shoes, but I really like doing this. What do I do? And then they stuck. That's why this channel was here. So does anyone have any specific questions or direct questions that they want to ask? Like, where are you in the process? I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do next. Usually I do this in consultations, but I'm going to tell you tonight exactly what you should do next. Oh my God. Why are all these trolls in here tonight? Let's see. I plan on getting consultations opening at 600 to 1,000, 600 to 1,000 square foot salon. Do you have like, oh my God, do you have, is it just going to be you? You decide if you want to do DC, Maryland, or Virginia. Okay. You know how I say designs. Okay. So, okay. Let me tell you this. In scouting a salon space, it's a couple of things you first need to look at. It took me 2 years to open. I didn't just open a space. A lot of people get a chunk of money and then they just find some place. It's like, oh, that's affordable. Let me just open here. What you need to do is nowadays you can do a lot of research online. You need to do some research on the demographics of the area. So whatever area you're looking at, pull up those zip codes and then just pull up income and demographics of that zip code. And just look and see if it's mostly male, mostly female. Do these people have kids? And then pull up things like discretionary income. Pull up things like, to be honest with you, you want an area that has people it's two things, depending on what you're looking to do. You want people who are right out of college, newly married or single, with no kids or less than two or less kids. Those people have a lot of discretionary income. Actually, people right out of college, newly married, have a lot of discretionary income. When you get to 2 and more kids, those people don't have as much and they're more on a budget. Think about that. And then you got to look at where you are in that area. The cost of living is much higher. So make sure that you're pricing things correctly for the area to really compensate your overhead, have emergency funds, insurance, and also money for marketing and promotion. Mm-hmm. And if you're trying to be all fancy and do all this fancy extra stuff, like I had all my stuff was homemade. And that's how I was in a lot of magazines and stuff, because everything we made right in front of you, like I had pure milk and rose petals and all that, but we charged. Mani Petty could run you $90, for that. But I knew the area could support it because I knew the type of people that lived in the area. And sure enough, most of my clients did not have kids. A lot of my clients were Caucasian, Indian, Asian. I hate to say it, but that was the area that was in, and some Black. But a lot of them were right out of college, newly married, less than 3 years, and they were having their first child. Like I was there when oh my God, we're pregnant. Oh my God, everybody, she's pregnant. I caught those people, but I had did my research to know that's exactly who I was targeting, and that's who I brought in. They had the money. So you got to figure out who you're trying to target and make sure that it fits in with how you're trying to brand your salon. Okay. Yeah. And will it be just you? If you're bringing in other people, what are you going to do to support keeping those people? Because like I said, nail techs are very finicky, and everybody kind of oh my God, everybody got all these big ass plans on what they're going to do with their salon and interviewing and telling people what they're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to have peaches and stuff and cucumbers and stuff floating all in our water when we serve it. They haven't done any type of marketing. What marketing have you done before the salon openings? What are you doing for grand opening? What promotions are you doing for the first couple of months? And what do you do in terms of retention? Because that's what's going to really keep your people. You can get a lot of people to come work for you in the beginning, but if what you said is not really feasible for building a clientele for the entire salon and clientele, then you're going to find yourself having an influx of people in and out your salon. Or if you want to do booth rent, then that's cool too, but really make sure you're interviewing people correctly to make sure that they have clientele to sustain paying you. It's a lot to think about. That's actually going to be my second book, How to Open a Nail Salon from A to Z, probably, maybe. I don't know. That's going to be one of the books, probably. But I think it's needed because I get a lot of people asking me that, and that's not something I could just answer in one live because there's so many aspects to it. It actually needs to be written down. It really does, step by step. I know I kind of wanted not to do other nail technicians, maybe makeup and lashes. Okay. Yeah, so it's hard. It's not necessarily hard. It's tedious. And that's the thing, like, nothing's hard. Maybe I use the word hard, but a lot of things are just tedious. And it's just a thing of being focused and having a plan. Just in general, in working for yourself, having a plan. Not necessarily hard. Even if I use that word, I really mean tedious. I had my license for a few years now, but it hit a wall and I got stuck. That's why this book, I put a page in this book too. I said, somebody asked me, like, when they see this title, the 30-day nail technician bootcamp challenge. And in the beginning of it, I changed it. I said, why is this book good for the new nail tech? And I explained why. And then I say, why is this book good for the existing nail tech? And it's exactly what you just said. You had your license for a few years and you got a wall, got stuck, hit a wall, got stuck. You figured getting a part-time job was good, but you feel uneasy about it. And also you might feel like it's a step back because what do I say in my videos as well? It's hard to build a clientele if you're not available to your clients. And once you get a job, they start dictating your time. And your clients really kind of dictate your schedule. But if you have a job in there that's dictating your schedule, that's why I suggest doing things like Uber, Grubhub, things that you get to dictate your schedule. If you go and get a job that they're going to dictate your schedule, you're letting them control your whole master plan. I'd rather work independent the whole time. People are just annoying. Mm-hmm. I've been through a lot of stuff, and I can tell you, yes, it's nothing wrong with working independently. There's nothing wrong with it. I work from home independently, and people keep asking me and telling me, you need to open up nail salon. Hell no. Nope. The most I might do is do an agency where I send people out on jobs, but I don't want to be dealing with people like that every day. I already been there, done that. Write the book. I cannot. Not really anywhere to go for help. Oh, yeah. Hey, Tommy. You told me I better bring it, honey. I'm here. I brought it. Now what? Hey, Chicago. What amazes me is how the foreigners come here and open up shops, even in the challenging areas, but their business be making it. Let me sit back on that one. So that goes into what I said earlier. Do not expect your business to be not tailored, but model the discount salons, because they are a different type of culture. Many cultures are different, and a lot of us will not stick together. Usually they'll bring one or two, and they have a plan, and they will all live in the same apartment and pay their rent together until one of them makes it, and then they help the other person up. And they go up, and then they help the other person up. But we are not living, if you're not in one of those cultures, I don't want to be racially insensitive, so I'm going to say if you're not in one of those cultures, do not expect that, because that's just how they are raised and built. And that's how their mentality is, and that's why they make it. If they get some money, they will give the money all to one person, and that one person is like, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to help everybody along. And that's why they make it. But other cultures, we are not like that. We're too busy trying to be crabs in the barrel and making sure that even though we don't want to see you fail, you better not do more than me. So it's really sad, but that's just the nature of the beast. And it's different. It's sad, but it's true. That's right. It's sad, but it's true. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to tell you the last place I worked, the young lady, she was Chinese. She's cool as hell. And she lived with a roommate. And she worked like 7 days a week. And I was like, oh my God, why do you work so much? And she would come and show me what she does at night. She light her candles and play her music and drink a whole bunch of wine. And she like, my family needs me. And her roommate both send $2,500 home every month. That's why she works 7 days a week. They send 25. They so between the two of them, they pay their rent together. They pay all their bills together. But they send $5,000 back home to China. I think they were Chinese, because I know you have some Chinese, some Korean, some Vietnamese. But I want to say she was Chinese. Forget her. But anyway, $5,000 they were sending back home. And that's crazy, because basically she was working herself to the bone to send money back home, because it's like the mom had to raise her younger siblings, and they're all trying to, get them ready so they can come here or wherever they want to go to be doctors or whatever it is they want to do. But we don't think like that. Excuse me. We don't think like that. It's really sad. But in opening a salon, that's what I would say. If you can start with the 600 square foot space, that's a really good size space to do what you want to do. That's good enough for 2 nail techs, a lash tech, and even makeup as well. That's enough space, because you just got to be more creative with the space. Go get a lot of shelving and stuff like that. And that's even room enough for a seating area. I have a friend that I know, her space is 400 square feet. She has 2 stations, 2 pedicure stations, 2 nail stations, a lash area, and she could put makeup in there if she wanted to. And actually, she could fit a 3rd person if she wanted to. So 600 square feet is enough to start out with. I wouldn't go 1,000. I would go 600 square feet. Just start small, and then just squeeze people in there until you can't squeeze anymore. And when things start to blow up, then expand. I would rather under promise and over deliver. Right? You know how that saying goes: over promise and under deliver, than over promise and under deliver. Like, don't do that to yourself. So basically, like, underwhelm yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. Yeah, underwhelm yourself with your responsibility. And then once you figure out what works and what doesn't work, you can scale out from there. That's my advice. Yep, they earn it and they send it home. That's what she does. And it's crazy because the girl does not take a day off. But when they do take a day off, they take 30 days off, 45 days off, to travel the world, to go back home for 30 days, 45 days. But they will work 330 days out the year. And then, 320 days out the year, maybe take Christmas, maybe take Thanksgiving Day, and then maybe take a 30-day vacation to go travel all over the world, or send, that's just how it is. It's different. My husband's so extra. He trying to get the storefront. I said, hold on, pimp. Let's go into this a little bit deeper. So he's trying to get a storefront. Do you have many nail techs that's going to work with you? Do you currently work with nail techs who said, I'm coming with you? That's question number 1. Question number 2, have you checked the zoning in that area to see if you are able to open such business in said area? Okay, you're a government employee. So have you checked these things? Oh, you're a government employee. But still, I don't know. Do you have people that are going to come work with you in this storefront? Why a storefront? People think because they open a storefront, people are just going to come in off the street to you. Is it in a very high traffic area where people are just walking up and down the street all day? These nail techs that are coming, you haven't chose people yet. So I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying these are things to think about, because the storefront, number 1, storefront has a couple of things. When you get a storefront, you got to get signage. When you get signage out front, you have to have special insurance on that signage. Just telling the truth. You definitely got to have that insurance, because you are responsible for that area right there. If that sign were to fall because of the high winds or a ton of rain or improper installation, you are responsible. Yeah, I'm just, okay, you trying to get a spot near there. Okay. That's good. I was right by Oprah. And all these places downtown and all of that, but there's just a lot to consider. I'm saying, like, in terms of just the rent, let's just say the rent is $1,500. But really, if the rent is $1,500, you got to say the rent is more like with the utilities and overhead of it all, not even including supplies, just the overhead monthly. you're looking at 2,000, and then supplies and then marketing. You get what I'm saying? Storefront to me has the most overhead of any business model for a nail tech. A storefront is the largest overhead because you got a lot more responsibility, and then and you have to make sure that you're signing your lease and you got to read it, because that's the other thing. You are also going into a storefront. Those are commercial leases. Commercial leases are not usually a year. Commercial leases are usually 5 years or more. And if you are lucky, you will get an owner to give you a commercial lease for 3 years. But it's not a 1-year lease. See, I'm giving away all these little nuggets that I usually don't give out. These are little tidbit things. These are the things. So storefront is the most responsibility, and then comes oh my God, what was that word? I don't know why I'm a suite, and then comes working in the salon, and then comes working for a corporate salon. That's like the least responsibility. That's the most responsibility down to the least responsibility. Yeah, he took me back when he wanted to get a storefront. I plan on having him listen to this live. It's a lot to consider. You got to have liability insurance on signage. You do. See, the salon don't listen to the person who's giving you the lease, because that person doesn't care. That's on you. You get what I'm saying? That's on you, and you will have to have insurance on that sign. You will. You will. You better. Also, it's just a lot more responsibility. And then you got to look at the utilities of that place. Like in the wintertime, I'm in Chicago, and I had a 1,800 square foot place, so almost 2,000 square feet. That gas bill can get up there. Most commercial spaces, you are responsible for everything except for water. You may be responsible for water. I wasn't responsible for water, but that commercial space, that gas bill in the winter could be upwards of $500, $600, $700 a month. Okay, something else to think about. Then I had my pipes freeze. I was out of business for 10 days. My pipes froze twice. I was out of business for 10 days one time. There was nothing that the city could do. My landlord, I was so cool with him. He would try to unthaw them, but it was like that second time that was the bad one, because the business next to me caught on fire and it burned down to the core. And so their pipes froze, and we had some shared wall. And so that really froze my pipes. It's a lot of things that you got to think about, with opening a storefront. That's the most expensive route to go these days. It's a lot of other options. Like even going into a beauty supply store and renting out space in a beauty supply store is another great idea that a lot of people don't think about, because a lot of them have storage and they have all this stuff in the back. And if they really were to move it, they could really make room for you, and they'll rent their stuff to you for $1,000 a month. And you don't have to worry about anything. Just come, and you can even market to the people that come in and out of the salon. That's a no-brainer. And you could do that. You could also do a loft space, or I don't know why I keep drawing a blank. I think I'm just that tired. But I'm just saying, just think about that storefront. Just think about that storefront. The storefront is a very expensive option, and it's a big commitment. Commercial leases are not like regular leases at all. And if you have some type of violation, the city come in and say you can't open or do business because XYZ happened, you still got to pay that rent. It could be months. You still got to pay that rent. You in this 3-year lease, 5-year lease, or whatever. So I'm just saying. I'm just throwing these things out. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying these are the things I want you to think about, and when you're looking at potential sites. And then on top of, I'm telling you, nail techs are flaky. So if you think this overhead is going to be covered because you're going to get so much business and it's dependent upon these nail techs coming in and doing people, they so flaky. What if they don't show up to work sometimes? Well, if they decide they, drunk and they hung over and they don't want to come in, or they found a place that's going to pay them 50 cents more or 3% more commission, and they just decide not to come to work. You're dealing with young kids. It's not the same. It's not a mature set of people you're dealing with a lot of times with nail techs. I'm just telling you. And don't let them be real good. They get real cocky on you. They get real cocky. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Yeah, it's no channel like this on YouTube. Everything's about designs, and that's great. But I said we need to get to the other stuff. Shoot, y'all can go find that over there. I love them for that. But we need to talk about how you're gonna do this as a career, honey. we got a nail salon here, a couple nail salons here in Chicago, and people come to me all the time, and they can get the complaining about the service and how the business is set up and stuff. Just like it's not well thought out. People just think like, oh, I'm good, she good, we're gonna open up, we're gonna do this, and it's much deeper than that. That's the point. So I ain't gonna drill too much further on that. I feel like I'm preaching. Anybody else got any other questions or anything? Tommy, where you at? You told me to bring it. I'm here, so what's up, girl? I think sweets are the best. I'm just gonna say it. I think sweets are the best thing going. Come and go as you please. You don't have all that overhead, and it's usually month to month. Very flexible. And also with sweets, as your business expands or grows or shrinks, you can move to larger suites, smaller suites. They're usually very flexible. I think that's like the greatest invention ever. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to get back into it. My salon experience left me with a really bad impression. You never did tell me the whole story on that either. No, all of this is gold. Yay! Yeah, these are little things that people don't tell you. They so damn tiny. No, suites start out at 10 by 10 usually, but they go all the way up to 4-person suite. It just depends on where you are. And then also you can make your own suite. So I guess when I say suite, you don't have to necessarily go someplace that is a suite. You can go, okay, you can make something your suite, okay? You can make something your suite. As long as the zoning allows for it, like, okay, how do you make something your suite? Man, y'all don't know. I'll be charging people, tell people stuff like this. Go on Craigslist or something like that, or just online, wherever you can find places, and find office space. Talk to people. I got a client who's a hairstylist, and oh yeah, I got a client who was a hairstylist, and she has a space that she turned into a suite, but it's really not a suite. She's in a big building full of office suites, and she just went in there and zhush the owner and told her what she was trying to do. I mean, what's the problem? It don't have to be like a building of salon suites. An office suite is an office suite. It's an office. As long as there's water in there or nearby, you can still pull it off. Y'all didn't think about that, did you? And she got a beautiful new updated space. It's actually too much space, but she's like, I feel like I need to rent part of this out. I don't even need all this. Because I think she's only paying $800 a month. And it's like a lot of squares, like a one big, beautiful room with skylights. And then it's like another smaller room in the back with skylights. She get all that for $800 a month inside this office building. Like she was like, I don't want to give it up because this is such a great opportunity. I'm like, you shouldn't. But you should use the space, figure out what to do with the rest of the space. So that's something else to look at. Like, just go look at office spaces. As long as the zoning in the area is, usually if it's for businesses, it'll be okay to do a salon in there and just get you a business, get your business name, get your business license, put that boy up on the wall. And you kind of flown up under the radar too for inspectors and stuff. When you get on the radar with a storefront, you putting yourself on the radar for city inspectors to come inspect you, inspect the building, inspect your awning, inspect your fire extinguisher, stuff like that. It's so much. So that's why I'm kind of against storefronts these days, because it's like a whole nother can of worms y'all are not aware of. I haven't even went to 30% of it. Okay. Yeah, they tried to get me in trouble with the state, girl. Yes, that's the story. And people kill me trying to everybody threatening to call the state board. Y'all need to stop that. People need to stop that bullshit, because let me tell you something. It ain't even that many state board agents out here. People always threatening to call. You know how many people calling every day for little stupid stuff? They only gonna come out if it's something like ridiculously crazy happening, or if it's a lot of people like running a business illegally or something like that. Like, people need to stop it. People need to stop it. Like, I wouldn't even be threatened by that. Like, if you're licensed and you doing a good job and you sanitizing, disinfecting, and keeping things in order, there's nothing wrong. Like, I run my business from home. It's okay to have a home-based business. I file taxes on it and everything. The government knows, hey, it's okay. I don't know. My nail office at home is the size of a suite. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, as long as you're doing things correctly, people gonna get pissed. And they may try to call. You know, it's so funny. People probably have tried to call on me over the years. I wouldn't even know. I've never even seen the state board in person. The place I used to work at, there was a TV show on BET called Ink Paper Scissors or something like that. I used to work there with all of them. And with Salon Ramsey, I used to work there. I was working there while they were filming. And they didn't put that on the show. That's a whole nother story. But state board did come out because it was so much going on. I'm not going to go into details, but it was so much going on. The state board did come out. But the thing of it was 100 and something of us working. Salon Ramsey had like 132 people working between 3 buildings. And it was just so much drama and chaos going on that, yeah, the state board was called. And I think also the people in the area were complaining because of all the people in the area, because it was it was like one warehouse plopped down in the middle of a residential area. And I think it was just too much traffic for the people in the area. So I think they were complaining too. So I think they were complaining to the neighborhood Alderman. Georgia don't have Alderman's office, but I mean, complaining to the neighborhood government office. And I think that's why state board came out. But I wasn't even there that day. I think I came later that night. They were like, state board was here and everybody started running. And I was like, what? It didn't affect me and I didn't even see them. I don't know. I was at work and I was watching, but I ran up out of there rushing to get home. Oh, I'm still here, girl. Oh my God, it's been over an hour. Cheers. Oh, for you all who are new, you're supposed to come here with your favorite food or drink. Cheers. Okay. And by the way, the website is up and running for the book. Is not active because people were buying it. And I was like, it's not ready yet. But consultations are active. They are active. So you can actually purchase that now if you want to do it. And it's up to you. It's a 30-minute or an hour. And yeah, I tell you to have your questions written down and I get right to it. I get right to what you need to do. Step by step, do this, do that, do this, do that. Did you do it? Yeah. So what else are we going to talk about? Does anyone else have any questions? Because we've been on here an hour and 12 minutes. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a little bit lower energy because I started my bowling league. I was standing up writing this and designing stuff. Oh, let me show you. I showed you all another video. I took it down. Hold on, Quayla. I'm going to show you. But I'm going to show you one thing that came in this week. I was testing. Hold on. Oh. I showed you all something that's on the website last week, and I took it down because I am going to do a review, but this is something else I was just testing. And I like it. I got a big head, though. How you do? How you do? What do you want? So that's something else that's new on the website. Mask. Just want to make sure anything that I'm putting up there, I'm testing it out and I'm ordering it just to make sure. Yep, it matches the smock. Every apron is gonna have a matching. Every apron is gonna have a matching mask. And this is cotton. You can wash it. It's double. See that? So you can wash it. It's double. You guys, I'm tired. But it's like it's double coated. So you will be able to wash this, with some dishwater and really just rinse it with some soap weekly or whatever works for you and just let it hang to dry. And you'll be able to reuse this time and time again. So we will have matching masks to go along with them. Boom. I'm working. And I'm also ordering stuff to make sure that it is of good quality. So the website is chicagobeautysource.com. And I'm glad you all are logging in because I got Girl on the Floor. If you all watch the videos, how many of you all know who Girl on the Floor is? Random Girl on the Floor. Random Girl on the Floor is so excited because she's definitely going to be a part of the online launch party. I have a new person on board. She's assisting me with getting all this stuff together. She's going to be a part of the launch party because she works not too far from here. So we're going to put together a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing, honey. Where it's going to, but that's down the line. But I'm pulling it together. Y'all, we don't have this stuff as nail techs. So it's Chicago Beauty Source. So that's me. I'm coming up with all the stuff that we don't have. Yeah. And just stuff. I'm all about like not wasting money because I go through masks all the time and you got to throw them away. You can wash that. You just hand wash it real quick and just let it hang. Just throw it and you can just keep using it. And then the smock is very high quality and you'll just be able to dust it off and you can wash that too. And it's high quality printing on there. So I just wanted to make sure. The stuff is good. Yep. Marisha said, I be dusty as hell too. Me too. Oh my God, me too. That's why I put some stuff up there for dust collection. I put some dust collecting nail tables. I need to order myself one because I'm still working with the same stuff, you guys, from when I moved back from Atlanta. And I need a dust. Oh, I need to order that chair tonight. That's what I'm about to do. Anyway, I put up a dust collection table. So if anyone needs if you need a new table or nail chairs or nail tables, there are some options up there and you can put it on a payment plan with Afterpay. So there you have it. I remember Random Girl on the Floor from your video, but I don't think it was early enough to find out who she is. Maybe a cousin or a niece. She's like my goddaughter. Yeah. She's so crazy. She got so much personality. Yep. Too cute and functional. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want like little frilly stuff. Like that's what's happening on the internet. Everybody's putting all this hype behind the marketing and stuff, and you get it, and it's like not right. So yeah. Let's talk about one more thing. You all tell me what that's gonna be. We got some new people in here. The new people are being quiet and they just watching. Usually I'm a little more high energy, y'all, but I'm tired. I've been really trying to hit the gym. See that? You see my muscle? And I bowled a lot tonight. But yeah. Okay. So I know you're gonna say something, but I like designs. I already said that earlier. I said designs. Because y'all already know I'm like, I love designs, but I'm like, we got to talk about other stuff other than the designs on this channel. I'm telling you. Deborah Mack, girl, where you at, girl? Hey. Yes. Nail tech and training. Yes. Yeah. So we don't really do designs on here, but we talk about nails in general. I do have a client. I got a little situation myself I've been thinking about. Y'all, I don't know what to do because it's one of my regulars. I love her to death. She loved me to death. We get along real good. We cool and all of that. And like I said, a lot of my clients, we hang out outside of nails, but here is a problem. Sometimes people feel like because you're cool with them, they can start bending your rules. Oh, what do? This client did it before. I told you all that she didn't show up for her appointment and she didn't say anything because she already knew. I said that in another live. So here we go once again. She was my first client of the morning, Saturday, and I was booked back to back all day. I told you business is picking back up, back to normal. She didn't show up. And I knew she wasn't going to show up because it was 15 minutes past her appointment and she usually will text me like, oh my God, T, I'm close, I'm here, I'm there. She didn't text to say nothing. I said, I don't know why this damn girl posted up during an appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever, because she's not a morning client. And I already knew she was probably out the night before. So I already knew she wasn't coming. I didn't harass her or anything. I waited till like 9:20. Text, I said, hey, where you at? I didn't hear from her. I politely charged her card. As cool as we are, this is my second time charging her card. This is my second time charging her card in the past month and a half. And so now, you guys, I'm faced with a little bit of a dilemma. But you already know when I start doing like this, for those of you all who are new to my channel, when I start rocking, that means I got to go to the bathroom because I'm drinking my juice. I'll be back. Okay. Hold on. 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 Okay, shoot. 19 people. See, everybody started logging in towards the end. So now, you guys, I am faced with a little bit of a dilemma because as much as I like this girl, she cool as hell. I just knew when I saw that morning appointment, I said, this girl is not coming to this damn appointment. I just knew it. And so she don't even mind me charging her card because once again, like I said to you all at the beginning of this video, if you got the right people targeted, you won't have those type of problems like what I read off of that Facebook page. I don't deal with those type of people. I don't even attract those type of people. And if they come to me one time, they don't really like me probably. They know I'm not a good fit for them. But you do get these clients on the other end of the spectrum like this one who just feel like, oh, just charge me. But see, it's still a problem because she's blurring the lines of business and pleasure. And this is something I have not talked about when you become too cool with people and then they just start feeling like, oh, we cool. So it's two things that happen. We cool, so they ain't gonna charge me, but they already know I will charge you. I sit up and look, let me tell you something. We could have been hanging out the night before at a bar, turning up, doing shots and everything. But if you got an appointment with me the next morning and you don't show up, I will still charge your card. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Give my money. Give my shmoney. Y'all know I say that too. I don't care if we was just out the night before together. I will still charge your card because I get up, I fix my breakfast, I run and clean everything, and I'm sitting here waiting. So if I got up, you wasted my time. I could have slept in or took care of some other business. So this girl, I like her a lot, but I think I'm gonna have to have another conversation with her, explaining to her you cannot do that. Now she was just getting a pedicure, and I charged her card $25. My pedicure is at $30. So basically, I got paid all my money almost, and I didn't even do the work. She don't even care. She knew I was gonna charge her card because she come texting me like 1 o'clock, like, "Oh my God, Tia, I overslept." I already knew that. I just sent her an emoji punching her like boosh, like that. But I'm just like, I don't want her to get into the habit of doing that because that's just not cool and it's just not gonna fly. Like, just come to your appointments. You know, I think that she has enough extra money where she just like, I'll just take the $25 out of my account. But I don't want to keep doing that either, like wondering if you coming or not sometimes. I'd rather you come. So that's just a weird little thing. And then let me tell you something else that I run into. For the books, if a person does that to me twice, I usually block them. But because that's where she getting a little bit of a leeway because I'm not going to block her because she is a regular. We real cool, but I'm gonna tell her you can't do that. But on the other end of the spectrum, you got them people who I got a lot of people. A lot of my friends, they feel like because we're friends, they don't have to book online anymore. I'll be just talking to them like, girl, yeah, you get on my nerves. You got the nerve to say this to me. And they be like, girl, yeah, because I need to come in Wednesday. Bro, what you got? I'm like, I don't know. Check the books. And then it gets weird, because it's like, just because we're cool does not mean that you don't have to use my online booking system. They forget. And then I have to go into this whole speech. My booking system pulls reports. It tells me what my busy times are, my busy seasons, my most popular services, da 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 da. I also use that when I'm trying to prove my income or do things like get a place to live, like get this apartment. I have to prove as an entrepreneur that I'm a real business. So I pull my bank statements, tax returns, and then I even show them my booking system. Like, look, this is how many clients I book a month, a week, a year, whatever. So I use those reports, and you need to book online. Because I tell them, like, okay, we sitting up here talking on the phone, Judy, and I told you, yeah, come Wednesday at 3, but we keep talking on the phone for 45 minutes, and then I get off the phone, and then I look and see that my other client booked at 3. I said, who you think gonna get the appointment? What? I just book online. I'm just saying, you talking to me verbally about book, and I take online bookings. Me and you talking and Kiki, and you done left the responsibility on me to book your appointment, because I still got to go and put it in, because if I don't put it in, somebody else could book it. People book on my books every hour. I said, so you just go ahead and book it. Why you keep talking to me about it? I was just trying to figure out what you get. I'm like, I don't know. My books change literally every hour. People are booking, moving around appointments. I don't know. I don't even look at the schedule until the day before when they send me the damn schedule for the next day. It's like, because I'm cool with people, they don't get that, or they think because we're cool that they can verbally tell me something. And I'm like, it's not even personal, it's business. And I don't want you to be mad at me if I tell you something, then I forget to put it in. Now you mad at me. Just book online. Just book online. That is a problem I have. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, family and friends are so bad for that. And every time I have to keep telling them. And I was telling my auntie, I said, I don't really want to deal with XYZ, because I feel like it's going to ruin our relationship on a personal level, because they refuse to respect the way that I do business. They think because we're cool or we out at a party or something, they'd be like, I need to come to you tomorrow. What you got available? While we up here on the dance floor. And it's like, I don't know, check the link. And then if I say that, I don't say it like that. I'm like, girl, you got to check the link. We dancing, we partying, whatever. Then they feel some type of way. And it's like, that's why I don't really like friends and family. I like strangers. And as I become cool with the strangers, it's easier to pull a stranger that became a friend back and to separate those two easier than it is to do that with the person who's already your friend / family member. Because they just feel some sort of way, honey. Like they just feel like they got to have special treatment. And if you really want to make money in this business and have consistent income, and you want to get up to $2,000 weeks, you got to be able to have like that face where you can just be like, if you can't do that with everybody, they're going to mess with your money, honey. Okay. I like strangers. I like strangers that become friends. Okay, I'm going to go up. Hey, Deborah Mack, you're so late. Nail Tech and Trainer. Hey, come on, girl. Tommy. Kiki. Tina Tequila. Me too. It. Fuchsia. Okay. I'm just trying to learn all I can before I go to school for it within a year or two. Okay. Quayla, cheers. Is new. Girl, we ain't waiting no year or two to go to nail school. No. What you're going to do, you're going to go to your neighborhood nail school. You're going to find the one that's the most flexible. You're going to go talk to them. You're going to tell them that you want to go part-time. And you're going to give them like $200 or so to get started. You're going to give them like $200 or $300 to get started. Make sure when you talk to the school administrator that no one is around. Go talk to them in a private room. Let them give you a tour of the school. And you're going to get started now. You're going to get started today. You come back in this room. Don't be quiet, because you're going to say hello to me and everybody else in this room. Tommy and Deborah Mack and all of them. And Muni 777 and Marisha and all of us. And you're going to say hello. And we're going to be asking you, did you do what I'm telling you to do? Okay? We're going to figure this out. It's not going to be within a year or two. You in this room for a reason. And it's because it's something you want to do. We got to stop putting off stuff, because it'll always, in 1 or 2 years, you can have a whole damn baby or 2 babies. No, we're going to do this now. Life starts happening if we start putting stuff off. Do this now and see what direction your life takes. Just go after it. Start making steps towards it now. Okay? So now you in here. And I remember your name now. So we're doing it now. Go do a tour and talk to the school administrator when no one is around and tell them your story, whatever that may be, and tell them you want to start now and come up with that money and put the money down and just start going and just start chipping away at it. Now, not in a year or two. Now, seriously now. Just seriously do it now. A lot of people in life have things they want to do and they say, maybe next year, and they never do it and then they have regrets. Do it now. Start now. It's Monday. I need you to be calling around this week, and I need you to be having some scheduled, some places to go visit, at least one for next week. Okay? Congratulations, Fuchsia and Tina. My phone. Deborah Mack, I ain't thinking about no designs. I'm trying to get that Apex rack right. That's important. Yeah. Somebody posted in one of my Facebook groups saying, my cousin came to me with these flat ass nails and I had to fix them and they don't make no sense. Everybody went in on her. They said, well, there's nothing wrong with flat nails. The apex is there. Yeah, when it comes to the apex, it's long. The apex is the point on the nail. So you look at nails two ways. You look at nails like this and you look at nails like this, right? Like this, like this. Even on my nail, the apex is the strongest point, and it's the point where the nail goes across this way and across that way. As long as this part of the nail is supported, you don't have to necessarily do a thick acrylic nail. The key to that is in school, they show you a 3-ball method, but a 3-ball method is something they show you in school. Most people go from a 2-ball method to a 1. I still do a 2 unless I'm like really in a zone. I'm just hitting it like bam, 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 just depending on the person's fingers or how it is, whatever. But most of the time I'm doing a 2-ball method. If you're doing a 2-ball method, I like it because you're grabbing a nice chunk of acrylic and you're laying it on the apex and you're going to, at a nice consistency, and you're going to lay it and you're going to pat it, pull, pat, pull, pat, pull, wet, smooth, smooth, wet, pat, pat, pull. And that apex is just already there. And then that top ball is just really connecting the cuticle, right around the cuticle, to the apex. And there you have it. Deborah Mack. If that makes any sense. That's why I'm going to do the Patreon, because we'll get more into actual close-up videos on stuff like that in the Patreon group. Okay, Fuchsia, it's business. Tommy, tequila, thanks. Yes. Okay. Deborah Mack. Okay, I know, right? Okay. Okay. Never mind. School really doesn't teach you much. Just being honest, it was just a process to get my license. That's right. I say it every time. School, and this may be a question, people, in the darn launch party. School is really just to get you ready for what? The state board. That is their main objective. It's really not to teach you how to do anything other than understand the difference between sanitation, disinfection, and sterilization, because that's most of the questions on the state board. Okay. Tommy, you're welcome. Okay. Quayla, I can't even paint nails. The best ATM. Ain't no one word about designs. Designs is great. I mean, I always tack on an extra $15, $10 to $20, $30 onto my service with that. But it's not what has kept my career going at all. I promise you. I can't, Miss Brown, no, it doesn't, but you will get the basics and especially primary stuff to qualify with the state. I'm so ladylike. Oh my God. True. Same here. I learned with family and friends. Man. If you think your family and friends is going to make you a full-time nail tech, you're wrong. You want to argue? I ain't going to argue with you. If you want to argue with me, I'm going to say, you right, go ahead and do it, girl. But you're wrong. Get strangers. Strangers respect your business more. I say that all the time. Shmoney. That's how you're going to get your shmoney from strangers. Funny thing, the same strangers that patronize your business, they probably wouldn't patronize their family member if they were doing just as good as work. It's just psychology with people. People are weird like that. Need to have the talk. That's right. Don't forget, wait, shit, where am I? Okay. Don't wait. Okay, wait. Don't forget to hit the like button for all the golden nuggets she's giving us. Oh yeah, y'all, I'm so goofy. Hit the like button. It's like over. Y'all know about YouTube. Hit the like button. Hit the bell, because the bell will notify you when I put up new stuff. And because, I'm going to be doing some pre-recorded videos, and also I am going to be putting together the launch party, and then you'll know when the book, because the book is almost ready. That right there, this is still an old version. Like this book is like 3 times as thick as this already. Whatever. True. I learned more from Chicago YouTube. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. Shmoney. Need to have this talk. Don't forget what booking system do you use? Tina Tequila. Hey, Muni, she uses you think that might be a question for the launch party. I think she uses Acuity. If you look at the video, how to prevent no-shows or something like that, I talk about Acuity and the reasons why. I only pay $10 a month. I know Styles, I ain't switching from Acuity ever. Acuity is $10 a month. It allows me to capture credit cards to accept payments. It allows me to put services in and categorize them: nails, makeup, other. It allows me to create gift certificates. It allows me to do like 2-for-1 specials where it sends the person a code. They can use the code more than once. And then like if I say, like I have a special up there, buy 2 no chips, get the third one for $5. So basically making 3 no chip manicures $75. So they'll use that code that it sends them 3 times, and the third time it charges $75, but they can use that code 3 times. All that's within the $10. Okay. And then it sends them a reminder. It sends them a confirmation page. And then the day before it sends them a reminder and me a reminder. And then at the end of the day before, like tomorrow, I got a reminder to myself of everything I got to do tomorrow. That's why when people be asking me like, what you got Thursday? I don't care about what's happening Thursday. I looked at what's happening Tuesday, tomorrow. And it's Jimmy. I don't even have to check it because Acuity sends me it's like my little personal assistant. Tuesday, you have this. And you have these extra times blocked off with notes on why. Acuity is $10. Acuity, ACUITY, scheduling, $10. Does all of that. Once you set it up once, it's good to go. It connects with Square to capture credit cards. I have mine set up where it captures it, but it does not charge the card. You can charge them up front. You can set it up where it can tip you up front, but mine just captures $1 just to make sure that it's a valid card. Doesn't even charge the $1, just captures $1 to make sure it's valid, and it releases the $1. If a person books with me and I go to charge them for no call, no show, or last minute cancel, and it doesn't go through, I block them. It's that simple. This is a business. Yes, I refuse to do any family members. That's what I'm saying. I'm to that point. They don't respect the business the same. I was telling my aunt, she was like, the funny thing was she was agreeing with me, but she wanted people to do the same thing. Call me at the last minute on my day off. I need you to do me a pedicure. I just need, look. I just need a pedicure and a manicure, and I want you to put some lashes on me. I got a date. Like that's nothing. That's a lot. You want a whole pedicure, a manicure, and some lashes. And then she turned around and said, I only got $30. I'm broke, but could you please? I said, I'm drunk. I said, I'm still drunk from last night. I know you was outside partying with Sessa. They told me, I said, yeah, I'm still in the bed. I'm still hungover, to be honest with you. I'm about to get up and fix some eggs or something, but I'm still kind of hungover, and this is my day off. I'm sorry. Family will do you the worst. And she the main one time I said, yeah, you need to stop dealing with them because I get what you said. But she do it too. They all do it. A mess, I tell you. I wasn't working that day. I was not. I was like, you can polish your own nails. Why you act like you can't go on this date because I won't polish your damn nails? Have you had people who don't want appointments but want you to teach them how to do their own nails so they don't have to? Anaya. I know that's right. I like that name. That's cute. Anaya Mayberry. Have you had people who don't want appointments but want you to teach them how to do their own nails so they don't have to pay you? I've had that. But let me tell you something I get. Let me tell you what I get. I get people who reach out to me and will say, I'll say something like, they'll be like, oh, I need to start doing nails. I'm like, oh, you should. It's a great career. Da, da, da. Okay. I'm going to hit you up. And then when I'm talking to them, they're thinking I'm about to teach them for free. You think I'm about to teach you how to make money for free? All of work, hard work, sweat and tears, mistakes I've made, money I've spent on garbage products. Now you think I'm just about to show you everything for free so you can go out and make money? Yeah, that's what I get. Shout out to the strangers. Shout out to the strangers. Hi, strangers. Everybody wave at the strangers. You all are not strangers anymore. You are part of this family. We already gave somebody an assignment. Now we be holding you to it like Quayla Cheers. When you come back now, don't not come back in the group, okay? But we're going to push you to get this done because this is a great career. Hi. And I have a huge family full of women. Me too. I was just telling my other cousin, I'm like, we don't have any men. Anaya, I'm a new nail tech. Perfect channel for you. Watch the design channels so you can get, learn what's best for you, what's your niche, da, da, da. But come here so you can learn how to build your career and build a clientele. It's important. I'm learning how to perfect acrylic now. Yes, acrylic is something you have to do all the time. And you know how they say a lot of things you like once you learn how to ride a bike, you never forget. I would have to say acrylic is not like that. You got to constantly do acrylic. If you don't do it for a long time and you come back, you won't be able to just jump right back on people and do it. You'll have to build back up. It's something you constantly got to do because nails are different on each person. You have people with small nail beds, biters. I'm actually considered a wide nail bed. Doing people with wide, big fingernails is a lot of extra work. And laying the acrylic, and then you have to learn how to grab different beads of acrylic depending on the shape that you're trying to accomplish. And just building the apex. Like I got big wide nails, and I got clients that have double, like men. Their fingernails, their nail beds are like men. And also there's just so many different variations to how you got to become really comfortable with your acrylic system because you're going to have to learn how to adjust it depending on the person's nail bed. So yeah, it's a lot to it. Yes, don't wait, I'm going part-time. Yes, don't wait, I'm going part-time. So Fuchsia, she's new and she's talking to you. Okay? Fuchsia is talking to you. Quayla, Fuchsia's talking to you. You two new people encouraging each other. So she's telling you. You got another person, same place. Okay? Where am I? Precious Me said, that's how I started nail school. Tina, Tequila, I go to school part-time, working my 3 to 11:30 job and going to school in the morning. Invest in you. Soon this job will be gone and I will be doing my passion. Right. So that's what I'm saying, girl. Why are you waiting a whole year or two? No. I told you what to do. Just call. Don't overthink it. I did that back then, and I hate that I waited so long. Call, get the tour, and if you got $200-$300, or even if you don't, explain your situation to them because most of those girls in there are in the same situation as you. You'd be surprised. Just looking even in this thread of 18 people, you see it's 2 people in the same situation. So imagine at that school how many people were in the same situation. They worked it out for them. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. She's right. Ours will take $400. She's right. Ours will take $400 and you get months to pay it off. See what I'm saying? She's saying her school administrator accepted $400. You can even be like, look, let me tell you something. If you want something in this world, if you look at the people who have really done some big things, if you listen to their stories, a lot of them will tell you this amazing story. It's not really that freaking amazing. It's just that they found a way. If they said $400 to you, they said 500. Be like, can I give you 250 this week? And then can I come back in 2 weeks and give you 250? If you even do that, you got started. You're gonna be so excited once you handle that 250 to be like, oh my God, do it. Like that's the key to moving forward. If you wait for everything to be in the perfect position, you'll never get a lot of stuff done. That's the difference between us, the people who did it. They're not better. They're just better at believing in themselves. They're not better. They were better at believing in themselves and moving forward. That's the only difference. Precious me. I was supposed to go at 19. Didn't go until 20 years later. See, precious me. Just told you too. See? Anaya. Yes, don't wait. I did my schooling while I was 7 months pregnant. Bam. Go get it, Chica. See? YOLO. Only live once. Oh, you 19? Perfect, girl. Girl, by the time you 30, you'll be a darn pro. You probably have this big space. You just never know. Like, girl, this is the perfect time to go after your dreams. Don't even put it off anymore. You at the age where you can make even mistakes and fix them and it won't even affect you. And Marisha said, I've only been in school for a month and a half. Everything you've taught me has worked. Oh, wait, what? Let me read that again. I've only been in school for a month and a half and everything you've taught me has worked. Exclamation mark. I'm starting to get clients that have booked back to back, like at least 4 clients have booked 5 times. Y'all better listen. Told you. I'm not just saying stuff to be saying stuff. Oh yes, Patreon. I can't do it right now because I got to get this finished and we're getting the website done and it's a lot of moving parts. But yeah, now is literally the perfect time. It is because if you start now, you'll get comfortable enough. You'll start working with other nail techs and stuff. And great job, by the way, Marisha, for following through. And also, has it worked with what we talked about with those haters around you? Let me know about that part too. But it's the perfect time. So if you start now, you'll get comfortable. You'll be around other nail techs. Your confidence will be through the roof. And then by January, excuse me, so sorry. By January, you should start really promoting yourself and marketing yourself. And start really putting your work out, putting your brand out there. Because you'll hopefully you'll have this and you'll know exactly how to put your brand and stuff out there and start thinking about who you want your clients to be. So get started. Clap, 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 and Marisha. Yes. Takita, hey, Marisha, what's your okay? Y'all trade information. See, this is what we do here on this channel, honey. That's a good system, yeah. You'll get all that for $10 per month. Yep. $10. I'm never switching. StyleSeek can never contact me. $10 a month. No, I meant the non-family members. Stop it. We don't have they were new to the group. They are part of the family now. And we are keeping our eye on our young lady who we've given her an assignment. Muni, I knew that you were saying, okay. Fuchsia said, polishing can be challenging, getting it close to the cuticle. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. Polishing. When I'm doing my clients, I always tell them, I know it looks like I'm shaking, but I'm not shaking, I'm rocking. The key to polishing up close on the cuticle and making the polish look really, really, I'm trying to see if I can pull up some pictures. Making the polish look really, really neat is a rocking method. You're going to place the polish 1/16 of an inch up to the cuticle and you're going to rock and you're going to push forward. Rock and push forward. I'm going to show you a picture here. I don't know if you can see. Very close up to the cuticle here. It's a rocking motion and you're going to pull down. So you're going to rock. You're going to put that polish right up there and then I just start pull. Then I rock. I tilt to the side, rock, pull. Come down a little bit more, tilt my brush, rock. I'm literally pushing the polish into the crevices on the side and everything, and I'm pulling down. And if you do that, you'll pick up your speed with that, and you'll have perfect polish. I don't have to do a lot of cleaning up or anything. I know a lot of people constantly, I guess because I've been doing it so long, I don't really have to clean up polish. It's just the rock and motion works. Stuff like that will be in the Patreon, very close-up videos. But if you look at my old video, how to do the perfect no chip manicure, I do the rocking method in there. I talk about it. I've been using Mia's Secret nail system. My kit came with it. Okay. Marisha, that's cool. Now I'm going to tell you something. You all know that I said Mia's Secret was a secret to me. Still haven't bought it, but what I did do for people in this group, for nail techs who want to buy supplies and don't necessarily have money to buy all this stuff, I did find Mia's Secret in bulk. I actually found a 5-gallon bucket of Mia's Secret, and it's on the website. And I found big bulk amounts of Mia's Secret. I know you're like, well, I could find that, but you can find it on the website and you can put it on a payment plan. So you don't have to worry about buying it. I'm just saying. So I do have different things of Mia's Secret up there. I'm an easy flow person. I put Mia's Secret because I know a lot of people like it, but I'm gonna put easy flow up there because that's what I like. But I'm going to try Mia's Secret too. I like Young Nails too. C&D, but I don't like it. I used to use C&D a while ago, but I just haven't bought it lately. Yeah, I used to lay acrylic like it was nothing, but not doing it for a while really hurts my skills. Yeah, it's one of the things like if you snooze it, you do lose it a little bit. You got to come back to it. Yikes, you're scaring me. Big fat nail beds. Yeah, I like a 2-ball method unless I'm really banging. And I'm really in the zone, I could 1-ball it, depending on the person's nail bed. What city am I in? I'm Chicago, and I'm in Chicago. Got you. Okay, I'm a licensed cosmetologist for over 10 years. That's great. I wish I would have went to school to be a cosmetologist. Been taking nail workshops to start doing nails. Just found a job at a reputable salon that offers education and a bonus. Excited to start my nail journey. Let us know what happens, Maria Luisa. I'm not even going to chop up your last name. I'm sorry. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, offers education and a bonus. Excited to start my nail journey. Okay, let me know what happens. Is this your first? But see, you've been a cosmetologist for 10 years. So you've worked in the salon, so you already understand it. As a nail tech, though, just make sure that you're there and that you go around and you talk to people. And if you find that people are not coming to sit in your chair, one thing I've told people is to walk around, introduce yourself. You can give people your card that way, or you can even offer a quick hand massage. Hi, I'm in the nail tech here in the salon. Can I offer you a quick hand massage? Okay, great. Have your little lotion pump. And just tell them what services you offer. Do you get your nails done? Okay. Do you do pedicures? I offer manicures, pedicures, no chip gel. And I think my prices are pretty affordable. If you don't try me out today, make sure you try me out next time. My information is on the card. You can book right there. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much for letting me service you today. Have a good one. Boom. Just like that. Marisha, can we go over a price list? How much would you charge while at school? It depends on your skill level. Depends on your skill level. If you are really like a newbie, just charge a small kit fee. I'm hungry, y'all. Yes, I'm eating pork skins. They are actually high in protein and low carb. Didn't know that, did you? Charge like a little kit fee, like $20. And then I've said this in a couple videos. If you feel like your work is pretty decent, you can do something kind of tricky. You could say something like my way, your way. You could say like, hey, whatever I want to do on your nails, $30. You have no say or whatever, my way. If you want me to do, no, we're going to say $25 or whatever. If you wanted to do your way, where you pick the color, length, and all that, and design, it'll be $30 your way. So you could do something like that. So it just depends. It's like, it depends, because I see some people's work. I'm like, Okay. Then I see some people's work. I'm like, no, because it's not going to last. I can look at nails and be like, that's going to lift. That's not going to stay. That's not right. It's not even. So it just depends on where you are. You got to be real with yourself. Um, Price list out of school. If you think your stuff is decent, I would say definitely charge like a small kit fee to kind of cover supplies. But as you get even better and you think you almost there, start really charging people, whatever, go $25 or $30 my way, $40 your way. And that's including designs and everything, like rhinestones, everything. So these prices to me are cheap because my prices are not that at all, and don't feel any type of way if people don't want to come sit down in your chair. That's probably just a cheap person who used to getting cheap ass looking nails anyway. And they're going to be complaining, giving you a hard time. That's why I say everybody's not your clients. So that's just my opinion on what you want to do. I asked a question on the community, like, what do you want me to go over? And people said how to price nail designs. So let me know if you want more information right now on nail designs. Let me keep scrolling. Just curious. You heard of the 24-hour nail salon in Vegas. What do you think about a shop like that? Somebody asked me that before. I think it's genius. I would do it here if I trusted people enough. I don't trust people here in Chicago enough. They'll be trying to stick you up thinking you got cash. And I wouldn't even accept cash if I did something like that. It would definitely all have to be online. But people might still try to stick the place up thinking they're going to rob the people in there. So I think in Vegas, something like that is excellent. If you're going to do a 24-hour place like that, I would say do not deal with cash at all. Make it very clear in the branding that no cash is on site. Yeah, got to be careful with that. Got to be careful. But I think the idea itself is brilliant. I'm so happy I found your channel. I'm so happy. Oh, shoot. I'm so happy that you're here, Anaya. Tommy said, bless you. From sneezing, thank you. A slow yes. What? Oh, about the haters. You already know, girl. Just keep doing it. It actually what's happening is you're going to neutralize their ass. You neutralize. Sprinkle, neutralize. Just neutralizing. They're like non-significant. Like, these are just people you're in school. You're not going to remember them. Like, what? Whatever. Marisha, I was told never to charge less than $25 for any service. Even in school, by doing that, I was able to pay off school while doing basic nails. Now, just months out, I'm charging $45 and up. See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I said, like a small kit fee if you feel like your work is really light, but really like 25, 35, 40, like that. Yep. Right in line with that. Exactly. Stuff costs, and your time costs even more. Understand your time is the most precious thing you have. If you don't value your time, nobody else will value your time. Don't feel bad if you want to make a person pay for your time, they don't want to pay it, they're not for you. If you can detach your emotions and get out your emotions with that, you'll be good. I'm going to have to go up in my prices because the quality I give and the quality of the products I use, I feel like I'm worth more or charge more. I'm going to try Young Nails too. What do you think of Valentino's Pure Beauty acrylic systems? That's the funny thing because Valentino, I hear, is really, really good, and I've never used them. And the owner of the company has been on my posts lately, liking my pictures. And then they said, we really like your work. And I'm like, thank you. I've never used any of their stuff. I don't know. You look at some of my posts from last week, I think Valentino was on there like. I don't know. I see they got cute stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry. Young Nails is my favorite, and their customer service is fantastic. I remember when they first started. They were putting their stuff in our kits at school in Chicago. When they first started, they were actually coming to our school and teaching. I'm talking about when they first started. That's how you know how old I am. When they first started, I was in school. And it's funny to see how far they've come because they were just so hands-on. So Young Nails is really good. And I think it's really good for a newer nail tech. The system sets the liquid is a little slow setting for me, but I think it's a good product. And if I couldn't get my hands on anything, let's say I was out of town and my stuff spilled and somebody's could only get that from Sally Beauty, it's something I could use it. But it's a little slow for me, but it's a good product. Can anyone share how they get clients? You guys, I've already shared a ton of things, but can anyone else? Let's keep scrolling. What's the website to get payment plans? Tanya, no, what I'm saying is that Chicago Beauty Source, anything on their website you can put on a payment plan with Afterpay. I am an approved Afterpay dealer, meaning that anything you see on their website, including the book, you could even put a consultation on a payment plan. Yeah. So anything on my website, Chicago Beauty Source, can be put on a payment plan with Afterpay. That's what I was saying. Chicago Beauty Source. And if you don't know how to spell it, it's SHECAGO. And the website is also on my homepage. So the payment plan is for anything that's on my website. Nails, nice tip. Nails, marketing, social media, hashtags, referrals, etc. Hashtags is very important. Marisha, Tina Tequila said, do it, girl. You better do it. Anaya said, and nails. I compliment women on their outfits, and I tell them those look really nice with the set of nails that I just did. And I show them a picture of some of my recent work. See? She ain't scared. Loves it. Tommy, girl, you bringing back memories. How I'm a new nail tech here at the salon. Would you care for a hand massage? People, let me tell you something. Y'all grab y'all drink. Where's what's her name? Is she still here? I know Marisha said, but where is what's her name? She be coming in here with her Hennessy and stuff. And where's where are my old school people? Y'all already know it's drink time. Sorry, YouTube, it's juice time. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so refined. Would you care for a hand massage? People are looking to go back to the old school way of doing things. I'm going to use the hair industry as an example. Hairstylists are all the way off in left field, okay? People are complaining. A lot of my clients complain to me about hair because hairstylists nowadays, these young girls, they missing the mark. I swear I'm not a hairstylist, so I would start a whole nother channel just for hairstylists because these little young girls are doing the stupidest thing ever. Telling people they got to come with their hair washed, conditioned, everything, damn near braided up already to do sew-ins and to do all this stuff. What are you all doing? You trying to save $30, $40 because you don't want to pay a damn shampoo, girl? They are telling people that they got to come basically ready to have their hair just sewn in. And it's annoying people because they're getting me on top of this BS that I got to go ahead and pre-do my hair before I get to you. When I get there, you ain't even ready for me. And then you want to charge me $150, $200 to just do the end part of the service. This is where the magic is made. This is where the magic happens. This is what I'm telling nail techs. Go back to the old school stuff. I'm telling you, I'm the best of both worlds. I'm put on my glasses. I'm telling you, I'm the best of both worlds because I'm old school and I understand the new school way of doing things. And I'm telling you, if you can mix the both of them, you never have to worry about money again. I don't work for no damn body. I got a nice crib. I got a nice core. I go where I want to go. I'm not saying to brag. I'm just saying all I do is nails. Okay? And it's because I understand people and what people want. Hairstylists are screwing themselves because they're going after the trends and not the customer service, which leads to clientele. Okay? With nails, like I said, would you like a hand massage? The old school way of doing things will keep people in your chair. When people come, I give them a consultation. When people come, I listen to them talk. When people come, I talk about their nail beds. When people come, if I see they need to go to the damn doctor, I say, I'm not going to see you for a minute because I got to send you to the doctor. I got people, if you go back and look at my old videos, I got people that have disappeared out of my chair for a year, and they come right back to me and they say, I ain't going nowhere, girl. You know, I already know. Nobody's ever told me I need to go to the doctor. Yeah, because you've been hopping around in the discount salon chairs and they just want to do your pedicure. I'm telling you, the toenails is falling off and rotting in your bloodstream. It has bacteria in it and a virus in it, and your blood, your heart is pumping, your body is working harder than it needs to work. And because nobody's ever told me that. If you connect with people and treat people good, you will have a client for life. People are too busy focused on how much should I charge? How pretty should my design be? It's not about that at the end of the day. People want you to think that, but it's really not. So when you said, girl, you bringing back memories. Hi, I'm the new nail tech here at the salon. Would you care for a hand massage? That's old school. That's the old school way of doing things. And if I were to work in the salon today, I would do the same thing. I would put on one of my pretty smocks and let my little mask hang down here that's matching. And I would walk up to people and I would hand them my card and I would offer them a hand massage because I'm really good at hand massage. And I would be like, oh my God. I'll be pulling, doing my effleurage and, all of that stuff you learn in school, right? That's another thing on Stay Board. Know the difference between those different massage techniques. Petrissage, effleurage, right? Remember? Anyway, I will be talking to them while I'm also doing a mini consultation. But what you're really doing is getting into their psyche. Okay? Oh, wow, she really knows her shit. She's good. I'm definitely going to give her a try. Just give them a quick hint. See how I was cracking my knuckles. Just pull their fingers. Turn them over. You can't see what I'm doing. This will be stuff that'll be in the Patreon, but how to get deep tissue massage into the fingers. They're going to have a tingling sensation up their arms because you're going to be hitting the nerves. And once you do that real quick, a minute, 15 seconds, walk away, give them your card. Those people will come in your chair. Old school mixed with the new school. Mix that in with some social media. You won't have a problem. Okay. I went on a rant. Nails. Muni said to you, make sure your nails are popping when you pay any cashier. The first thing you do, who did those, girl? Wham. Hand them a business card and say, I did them myself. Yeah, you should. I'm terrible. You should. I don't because I'm too busy. But you should. Hey again. Hey, Rita. Fuchsia said, have you tried Oily Gel Builder? No, I have not. I use the same old builder gel. Who is that by? It's in the blue. It's blue. I can't think of it right now, but I use the same. I'm like, I stick with what works. I am gonna try me a secret. But I haven't tried that yet. Okay. What do y'all think of pre-shaped nail tips? I don't know. I think pre-shaped nail tips will save you a few minutes because I just put on regular tips and I still have to go in and cut them. So I think it's going to save you a few minutes, or whatever. And then also with pre-shaped nail tips, if you want to, you can use the sales tip angle. I charge more for shapes, right? You should. Everybody better be charging more for shapes. Even discount salons charge more for shapes. And that's a selling point. You can say, yeah, I'm going to use my special shaped tips. Because you want coughing, right? So it's all psychology. You make people feel like they're getting their money's worth. People are not broke. If you're targeting broke people, then this is probably not the channel for you because I don't target broke ass people. I'm targeting people with the money to give me my money. I'm targeting the people who want to spend. And if you know how to make them feel welcome and make them feel like they're getting their money's worth, people will spend. People will not pay their rent or pay their rent late to look pretty and to feel good, okay? People will spend their extra money to get away from their kids and their husband and everything to come to you and drink some wine and be pampered and rubbed on and catered to. People want someone to pay attention to them. People want someone to look at their nail and be like, you see your nail, those hangnails, they're dry. How often do you moisturize? Somebody wants them to cater to them because a lot of these women have kids, husbands, family members, elderly, parents, stuff like that. And they're taking care of everybody else all the freaking time. Just think about it. They're taking care of everybody else all the time. Who's taking care of them? Who? You. It's not about they ain't got the money. They have the money. Who's going to take care of them? People will pay to be taken care of. A lot of people don't have but that little slot, those little slivers and slots of time for that. They're willing to pay for it if you're willing to be the person who consistently does it for them in the time that they have to do it. Get them in, get them out, and make them escape from their regular everyday schedule. If you can do that, you got a client for life. Notice I have not taught you one design in this video. No designs. That's not the motive here. Let me keep going. Hand them a business. Yep. Okay. Pre-design tips. Yes. Please design price chart. What? Anaya, you said please design prices because I charge $10 for any design work. What? Where you at, girl? Let me come to you. $10 for any design work. Any design work. Okay, so I'm gonna go over real quick. So this video is over 2 hours already. Okay. Do the acrylic. I personally have most of my people get coffin-shaped medium nails. For me, a coffin-shaped medium set is $50. In the dough, you at $50. Okay. I charge like this: $1, 2 for $5, 5, 10, 15. Let me say that again. I charge $1, 2 for $5, 5, 10, 15. Let's go back one more time. $1. $1 for me is stuff like little simple stuff like foiling. Foiling is $1 per finger. What else is $1 per finger? Chrome. Chrome nails, $1 per finger. Yeah. What else? 2 for $5. Actually, it depends with the foiling. Sometimes it could be a little bit more if I'm going like different colors and stone accents and stuff. But like if it's just a little simple pop of a little bit of foiling, just like a little pop on there or something, it'll be like, $1 or whatever. So that, and then like chrome, $1 per finger. 2 for $5 would be like anything encapsulated. So when I'm starting to encapsulate stuff inside of the acrylic, 2 for $5. So if they want a set of encapsulated nails, yes, it's $25 extra for the set. Okay? All right. So a medium set of nails is $50. You want encapsulated glitter and all this crap on there and flowers and all this stuff and milk nails and all this stuff, $75. Put some stones on there. You want some stones on 1 or 2? Okay, let's keep going. $1, 2 for $5. Encapsulations are 2 for $5, right? Something with some medium stones or just a few stones, I'll maybe go 2 for $5. If they do a little full with a little bit of the stone work, just depending on what they pick, maybe 2 for $5, just a few. But if you start saying I want stone nails, and then what I'm gonna say is you want some bling nails. Okay, you want a full bling nail? You want a part bling nail. Full bling nails are 10 and up. Partial bling nails are $5 per nail. Now, a partial bling nail for me is like, I'm going to say when you are covering 40 to 50% of the nail in whatever way you do, you should be charging for a partial bling nail, $5 per finger. I'm so sorry, I'm such a lady, but I think that's the, sorry. If you are covering a whole nail with stones, you need to be charging $10 per finger. If it's a regular person and the bill is already super high, you can go ahead and I tell people to do this all the time. You better do it. Tell people what the original price would be and knock a couple dollars off. For instance, if you got a $50 set and they said, let's do some foil on a couple nails, and then I want 2 full bling nails, then let's just put some stones around the top of another one. Okay, so I'm going to be like 50. Okay, so your set is 50, and you want 2 full bling nails, right? That's 20 on them 2 full bling nails, right? But then you got some foil with a couple of little stones across there. So really that would be I would probably say 2 for $5. So really it'd be like 75. So if it's a regular client or somebody, a regular client, a faithful client, I might be like, well, really, girl, I'm just letting you know the price. The price on what you just told me is like 75, but just give me like $68. I'm like, okay, go ahead and do it. They're going to give you a tip. So you're going to get 70 or 75 anyway. Okay. If you want to do that. If it's a client that's giving you a hard time and been kind of snotty and rude, showed up late, charge they ask for every little thing. You're going to pay me and never come back. Or you're going to pay me and get on my nerves every time and pay me for every little bit of my pain and suffering. That's how I look at it. How does it go up to 15 to 20? $15 to $20 is when people start getting the Cardi B 3D rhinestones, some Swarovski crystals and stuff like that. When you start getting the 3D type larger stones, that's when it's going to be like $10, $15 a finger, whatever. Water nails, I charge $20 a finger. I ain't going to lie to you. I charge $20 per finger on water nails. It takes a lot of time. Yeah, I do. So, what? Yeah, I do. Y'all just weighing getting to me. I mixed it in with some water, but whatever. Let's go up a little bit. Marisha said, I've been doing $20 manicures. Okay, mani and what? Marisha, I've been doing $20 mani and pedi. $30 gel mani and pedi. Huh? What? Marisha. Huh? $45 full set of pedi. Marisha. I'm going to keep reading these. These are all tip prices, but at this point, I want to do real prices plus a tip laughing my ass off. That's right. Are you kidding me? You had to laugh at your damn self at that. Let's read this over. I've been doing $20 mani and pedicures, $30 gel mani and pedis, $45 full sets and pedicures. These are all tip prices, but at this point, I want to do real price. You know better. You had to laugh at yourself. You had to put the laughing emoji up there on your damn self because you know. You know, I had to put on the real glasses. You don't be doing nothing for no $20. The beauty schools charge more than that, sweetheart. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because unless it's something that you really want to practice and you really just using this person as a test crash dummy, that's too freaking cheap. And the person who would even want to give you that is not even a person you would want in your clientele books, okay? Think about it. I keep telling y'all the psychology behind it. It's okay not to get everybody. Don't go cheap because you're going to have a clientele of cheap people. Cheap people are not loyal. If they're loyal, it's because they can exploit you. Don't do that. Take them prices up $10. Knock all them prices up $10. $10. And what you do is while you're doing them, you explain all these things. You tell them what you're doing. You do consultation work in the beginning and during the service while you're talking to them. You throw in little tidbits of the massage. Oh, your legs feel really tight. Let me do a little extra work on your legs here. That is how you justify being able to charge. You let people know that you are professional in what they're paying for, okay? Muni, you're so right. I get questions about nails when I go to Walmart. Them girls be having their nails popping. Here go my card. That's what you do. Yes. Anaya. Yes, please design prices because I tried. Okay. I just went over that. Hell yeah, this shit costs. Exactly. I love haters. They are on indications you're doing good. Yeah. A hater, it takes a person to give you attention to hate, right? Let's think about this. You ain't doing nothing. No one's paying attention to you because you ain't doing nothing. When you're doing something, people They notice because you're doing something. That's how you look at that. It's all psychology. I just bought the red iguana silicone practice hand on Afterpay. Okay. Get to practicing. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see too. I could put it up on the website if you want. I think, did I put a hand up there or did I not like the hand I had? I don't know. There may be a hand up there. That's great. I've been wanting a set of hands. I was looking at some hands to put up, and so you could put it on Afterpay. I don't know. I don't know if I got to that yet. If I wasn't nursing, I would have a drink too. Drink one for me. I'm a nice person, so I'm gonna do it for you. Refreshing, delicious, and nutritious because it's grapes. Is that IBD you use? Yes, that's what it is. It's IBD. I just pick up the same things. I don't even look at brands anymore. I'm just like, Al 7, grip, Al this, that. They don't even question me or ask for my license anymore up there. They just know. I told you all in another video, they've started giving me like their prices and throwing free stuff in the bag. Yeah. They're like, this girl been coming here for over 20 years. It's funny because I've seen some of their kids grow up. I'm like, is this the little girl that was, oh my God. They be like, and I touch on they never know. And I have no problems because I'm like, I watched her grow up. They don't fool with me no more like that. So I go in these stores so much. I don't even really look at stuff. I just know where to grab it from. It's like, I walk in the store with my cart and I just, how you doing today? And they, in one place I already know. They're like, you need a cigarette today? I'm like, I need one. They give me cigarettes and everything because after I spend all my money, I have to go outside and smoke before I get back in my car. They already know. Yeah, that's how long I've been doing this. What products do you use? Acrylic. Okay, I started with Beauty Secrets from Sally's. Oh, hell no. I've never used that, but I don't know. Yeah, you say it was a struggle. Now I'm using Mia Secrets. Okay, keep using Mia Secrets. I use Easy Flow. But I heard Mia Secrets is good. So if it's working for you, that's a good thing. I think it's a good system. I'm going to order some in the future. I do airbrushing, encapsulation, hand painting portraits for $10. What? I ain't going to never stop smoking because of y'all. Never. What? 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 I do airbrushing, encapsulation, hand painting portraits for $10. See, I'm not even saying anything. See, Marisha was laughing at her damn self after she wrote that. After she typed it out, she laughed at her damn self without me even saying anything. And you saying that you drawing portraits on people for $10. I got to do better. I ain't got to say nothing else because you already know you got to do better. Girl, please. You drawing portraits on people? Let me tell you something. I got those water decals that you stick in some water and you slide it off and you put on their nails and encapsulate in some hard gel, and I charge 2 for $5. Okay? So I will do 4. If I do 4 of those on a person's nails, I'm just sliding off some decals and slapping them on there for $10 on 4 fingers. Girl, don't be doing all that. Time is money. I can't afford to be doing, I cannot afford to do all of that. That takes too much time. If I'm taking the more time, whatever you're asking me to do, whatever time it takes, you're getting charged for it. Okay? Time is money. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying this is why this channel exists. You all are telling yourself. She laughing at herself and you saying, I got to do better. Enough said. Let's go on. You already know. Stop it. Charge per finger. Go 2 for 10. 2 for 10. Oh, you want a portrait? 2 for 10. You can have basic and advanced. These are 2 for 10. These are 2 for 15. That's how you do it. Black and white design. Excuse me, such a lady. 2 for 10. If it if it involves multiple colors and it's more advanced and more of your time, 2 for 15. Okay, do that. 2 for People will exploit you if you allow them. I need it all for my own nails. Decals, encapsulated, 3D art, stamping, ombre, striping, cutouts, stones. I'm addicted. You are addicted, Tommy. You are addicted. But I'm going to need you to be addicted enough to come back into this full time. You let one bad experience pull you out of this. Get this damn book and get started. You addicted. Don't be addicted to buying. Get addicted to being committed to getting you a clientele. I think you need a suite, honey. I haven't heard your full story, but I need you to get on consultation with me. I need you to get on consultation with me. That's all I'm gonna say. Anaya, you should charge more. See, I'm late scrolling. They already telling you, girl. You already know. Husband, who is that you listening to? Chicago again? Damn Skippy. What's his business? I help him too. You know, I'm a brand manager in corporate America. I don't do corporate America anymore, but I still help companies sometimes if the money is right. Yeah, that's right. Hi, Ari. You retracted your message. Oh, Maurice, your husband. All that listening y'all doing, y'all still can't do nails. You know what? Tell him. You better be glad I don't have y'all address. I'm crazy enough to show up over there. With food and wine, of course. But what you say? Anaya said, Tommy, yes, I would agree. About to type up the email now about price change effective in 30 days. Yeah. It's people will pay as long as you're showing them what they're paying for. Okay? Marisha said, left my ass off, da-da-da. Marisha said, yeah, I was practicing. Husband, da-da-da. He need to go to bed and stop listening to us. That's what I'm saying. You know what? It's you and a couple other people, husband and boyfriends, talking about some you in Chicago. That's right. Somebody said they sound like you sound like that girl you listen to on YouTube. Whatever. Dan, and I keep saying Dandy Kane because of the group, but you Dandy Kane Lux. What's funny is I get more compliments and questions on my own nails from other races than our own because they appreciate it. People will pay. But if you diminish your work and you diminish your worth, I said two different things. If you diminish your work and you diminish your worth and your time, you're teaching others to do that to you. If you hold your work, your worth, and your time at a higher value, you will teach people that that's what you're about. And not everyone will be down for that, but you're not trying to get everyone. You're trying to get the right people. I say this all the time. It will never change. He need to go to bed and stop listening to us. Yeah, tell him to take his ass to bed. See, let me tell you something. Oh my God, I need to have a whole nother channel. I never talk about this, but men are like kids, okay? When they see that something else has your attention that deep, they start acting like little kids. Mama, mama, mommy, ma, mama, mommy, ma. They do that. They just like that. They different from us. When people complain about my prices, I remind them I'm creating a curated experience custom to each one of my clients so that you cannot go anywhere else and get the same service. Yeah, and start telling them how much time it takes. Yeah, I mean, like this takes a good extra 20 minutes, and I'm trying to put it in the best gel. This hard gel holds it in. You only come to me once a month, once every 6 weeks or so. A lot of that, I tell my clients all the time, I say, y'all keep showing me all this stuff on Instagram, but y'all don't realize that a lot of that stuff is just for Instagram pictures. That is not feasible in everyday life. And I'll say, if you look at those pictures close up, it's not even encapsulated. As soon as that person goes and wash their hands, it's going to rub off. It's going to fall off. I said, when you come to me showing me designs, I got to make it feasible for the real world, for the life that you really live. Okay? They be like, yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm like, yeah. Y'all don't know how many of y'all show me. I get hundreds of pictures a week. And I do. Maybe not hundreds. I get like 50 to 75 pictures a week from y'all showing me all this stuff off of Instagram. Do y'all realize that people are sitting up playing on their cousins and they self during their off time and posting these pictures and putting filters and shit on them? I said, that's not even realistic for the real world. In the real world, for you to not come to me for 4 to 6 weeks and want your nails look like that, I got to do this to them. I got to do that to them. I got to make them real sturdy for the real world. It's gonna add like 20 minutes onto, the service. I get what you said. Go ahead, girl. I get what you said. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just saying, because y'all be all believing the hype on social media. So drink your wine, girl. Let me do what I do. They be like, shut your ass. I'm like, no, you shut up. I do be talking to some of my clients like that, but it's real talk. Because a lot of my clients come back in a month or so and everything's intact. I'm like, yeah, this is the real version. This is the Instagram version of what you showed me, but in real life, it's this. Because I bet you if we put both of these pictures next to each other in a month, that ain't gonna look nothing like that. Okay? So this is an experience. Yep, exactly. Don't allow others to haggle your prices. When people try to haggle prices, what I do is when I got a new person, I say, okay, one thing I will ask them, what's your budget? That's my other thing. And that might be in the, why am I belching so much? I'm such a lady. This might be in the party, the launch party. What's your first person to say the word budget? That's something I say. What's your budget? That's how much you want to spend. And then when I finish the service, I'm like, okay, so we're at 50. Now on designs, you sent me this from Pinterest, but we could do this, but you said you want to spend $60, $75. Okay, we could do it like this. I start doing my consultation again. That's when that consultation comes in again, because a lot of people be coming with all these fancy designs off of Pinterest, designs off of Pinterest. And it's like, you just show me a freaking $200 set, but you got a $70 budget. So this is how we can make it look something like it, and also something that's going to last. So that's how that goes. Okay. I don't know where I am, but I was doing like this. So y'all already know what that means. Give me 30 seconds. Okay. Here I am. Okay. Okay. Anaya said, when people complain about my prices, I remind them I'm creating curious. Okay, we went through that. Yep. It's an experience. Don't allow other people to haggle your prices, and everybody is not your customer. Do not feel any type of way. I've had plenty of people that come to me only one time and I never see them again. I don't think about them again because they weren't a good fit. We were not a good fit for each other. Thousands of people in my area. I don't care. Next. They probably went to the next person. They loved them and they loved each other. You weren't my boo. I wasn't your boo. It's okay. Do you have a schedule for your channel? Nope. Not right now, Keisha. I was posting way more until I really got. Okay, I started this channel. I forgot when, but I was on it, and then the idea with the book really hit me. And once I really got into it, and I started getting all these emails and texts, not texts, but more emails and inboxes from all these people from all over the world, Cape Cod, Africa, Ireland, UK, Canada, all over the US, people saying they were in tears and all this stuff. I realized that I really need to produce this book. And so I kind of fell back off of my schedule posting on here. I was trying to post 2 times a week, but I had to fall back because I will be up all night, literally. And people could tell you, like my last post where I did the court TV, I hadn't been asleep. I had been up all night working, trying to get this book together and get the stuff together on the website and making designs and stuff for all the products. So I don't have a schedule right now because I'm really trying to close this book part out at least. So my idea is to post on here one live a week, one pre-recorded video a week, because I do have stuff that's pre-recorded, and then go on Patreon as well one time a week, as well as upload new designs and products for nail techs to make their businesses look more professional just for the nail tech. It's geared towards us. All of my sets come with one color, and I charge $5 for every other color. Really? I've never heard of that. That's different. That's different. How does that work for you? Just asking. I have a Instagram page and a Facebook page, but I haven't got responses from there. Do I need to just make some business cards? You need the book, because you're missing a lot of stuff. If you have an Instagram page and a Facebook, because your Instagram should be connected to your Facebook, if you're not getting any responses, there's something wrong. I can't answer that without looking at it, and you need to probably book a consultation, because I need to look at it, because I'm sure there's something, probably about 5 things wrong. I need to look at it, because if you haven't gotten any responses, it's something definitely wrong, because Instagram is where people go to buy products and services. Not Snap, not Twitter, Instagram. One accent finger per hand is how I like to do it. And also, consultations are on the website Chicago Beauty. Oh my God, I'll be forgetting. ChicagoBeautySource.com. But consultations on there. You have 30-minute and an hour, and you can actually put it on a payment plan if you wanted to. It's not even expensive, but I'm saying, like, if you just want to do it and you want to make payments on it, you could. One accent finger per hand. Wait. Oh my God, so many comments. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. One second, I'm sorry. Oh, oh, I'm doing something here. I'm sorry. I'm going to answer that question. One second. One accent finger per hand is how I like to do it. Customers want more things. I need more money. Oh, wow. So you are only charging one accent finger. Your prices include one accent finger, and then you need more money if you want to do more. Right? Why not just charge one per, like one set price for the blank set, and then ask people what they're looking to do, and then just start charging more from there. That's the way to get more money. I'm just saying. It's not saying that what you're doing is wrong. I'm just saying, like, have you ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? Okay. Now you retracted your message. Okay. Use those 30 hashtags. That's right, girl. And make sure your page is a business page. Yep. Try to do it $2 to $5. Yeah. Exactly that. Exactly what she just said. Anaya retracted another message and see how it works for you. Precious me. I got spike nails once upon a time, scratched the mess out of my body, but they were Michael Jackson bad. Who's bad? Who's bad? The metal cut me all up. Yep. If you ever put spikes or anything that has gold on it, make sure that you are covering that with the top coat, because that will fade off a person's nails. That coating on there will fade off. So when you are putting that on people's nails, go over with a non-wipe top coat. Okay, that's how you get people's nails to last. Okay. I love a sharp claw, but I've had some bad moments. Had to reevaluate my desire versus the real world functionality. Yep. Now I like little metal round balls, same effect, but I don't get injured. Ha 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 ha. Good night, ladies. Class in the morning. Peace. Bye, Fuchsia. See, we be on here. It's almost 3 hours going. Night, y'all. Bye, Marisha. Bye, Muni. Yep. Rita. I can book a consult. Yes, ChicagoBeautySource.com. You can book a consult. On there, it's a 30 or 60 minute, and you can also finance it through Afterpay. Good night, y'all. Charging $5 for every additional color. I use work great. I still get clients who pick multiple colors. If I have to, what is that? Constant on a color, you can $5 per color I have to mix. Okay, cool. That's why I was asking, like, how does that work? I never thought about that. That's why I'm here to learn more. No, I was just asking how it works for you. That's a good thing. If it works for you, that's great. But you know what, you guys, we are going up on 3 hours online. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now. And after 5 tries, we finally got online. But don't forget ChicagoBeautySource.com. Look around. If it's some things you want to see on there, let me know. I will try to get it up on there for you. And things are able to be on a payment plan. Do I mentor? I mentor via consultation. So I do consultations, and in the future, there will be the Patreon, which you could kind of sign up for monthly, and you'll sign in and get more individualized and more close-up advice on specific things, you know. But that's pretty much how I do it right now, because that's what I have time to do. So that's the answer, Ari Nicole. I hope I said it right. Are there any other questions before I end this? Because this live is at 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thanks. We'll check it out now, Chicago. Yes. Hey, Tommy. Bye, Tommy. Have a good evening. You will email me. Okay. You know it's Chicago at Yahoo. Fun and informative stream. Good night. Good night. And we're going to be looking out to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do, Quayla. Okay. Precious me. I'm so glad you appeared in my suggested videos. Yes, girl. Did you subscribe and hit the bell so you know? Yes. Okay. All right, you all. I guess I'm gonna let you all go. It's late. I can't believe this might be the longest running live yet. I got some that's right up around 3 hours, but I think we're real close. So okay, I'm gonna end it now, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.